Yep, we're live.
Okay. Good morning. Bump the show up today. We can do it tomorrow, but we have some interview stuff, so although I might need you in here tomorrow as well. I just thought of that for the rundown thing.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Is that all right?
That's
Why
fine.
is that's perfect for you to come in tomorrow for the rundown?
Yeah, because then I can do other things.
Keeps him out of the bar.
Oh, that's true. Well, not about that. So it starts at 12. So Justin's here. Dave is here. Blind Mike is here. Blind Mike Project. BlindMike.net. You like Many Saints in Newark, so who gives a fuck what he says about anything?
What?
You like Many Saints in Newark, so who cares what you have to say about anything?
What a bizarre call.
I'm just saying. I watched the David Chase thing this weekend.
Yeah, I did. I understand your point.
Just back off. In life, we all make mistakes.
I got excited at the time.
Now, it's interesting you say that, Mike, because you make a big mistake.
Yeah.
And you're willing to then say, you know what? I made a mistake. It was a pretty stupid decision in my life.
Sure, absolutely.
You have the ability to recognize it and
Foolish.
say it probably didn't work out. And Mike Mutnansky is here today. How are you, Mike?
I'm good. Can
Mike, can I call you? Should I call you Mike or no?
Can I start with a statement?
Congratulations, by the way. I didn't realize you were gay until I saw your shoes today.
These are Hey Dudes. We're Hey Dude's house. I love these shoes.
Oh, okay. That's another. Click on that and you get 3 cents. Okay.
Here we go.
I want to make a statement.
Is it weird being in a room with this many people? Is that strange?
Less than I saw last Thursday.
Is that
good friends? Is Tim there? Oh, Tim.
That's strange.
Drop some more
That's strange.
F-bombs from everyone, Tim. Stop screaming incoherently. Tim Richards.
Man.
If you're going to say incoherently, you have to say it correctly.
Incoherently.
There you go. Go ahead. You're going to say you had an
A
announcement.
quick statement. If you want to send me home after this, I figure I'll just say it out of the gate, and then we'll go.
Is it bit or no?
It might be because he was threatening a walkout already when he got in here.
That's not a threat for
I know.
anybody here.
There are certain things you have to do for the show, right? I totally get that. It's a.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. I've been dealing with this my whole life. My whole adult life, basically. Go ahead.
I did not listen to the Consistency podcast.
Oh, okay.
Steve did.
Boy, that was
Is
a
that
good
okay?
build up for that.
Is that okay? Are we okay with that?
Was the joke okay, or was the which one?
I wrote 9 and 10 down.
Oh my God,
It's 1 of 10 I've got written down.
Wow. Yeah,
It wasn't all over
I
mine.
didn't.
I got a message from Steve yesterday, and the message was, "I am not a homo." Is what he said. I said, "I'll give you the exact correspondence."
That is very Sopranos.
It's very straight of him to reach out.
That's true. That's a good point.
Hello. Let me see here. I had back-to-back Stephen Gloucester and Kyle the Ticket Guy ones back and forth. Kyle the Ticket Guy has a sense of humor, by the way, which I can credit for. Here it is yesterday, 1:49. Me reacting to the Consistency podcast yesterday. You can be upset, but calling me a homo is a little uncalled for.
I do not suck dick.
I said, why? Is it accurate? He said, no way is it accurate. I said, neither is your characterization of me with Mick. Walked him right into it. Bam!
Ooh.
Nailed him.
Mastermind.
So there you go.
So
Big win for me. I was ironically talking about tire stuff. I had tires with my car yesterday. So I had to go to the dealership. I was messaging him at the dealership, and I literally went, bam, when I did that. Yeah, I walked in that one.
It's great your tone talking of it now because Steve went did a thoughtful walk through the park or something about like, oh my God.
To work on this. Another episode, 26-minute monologue.
I didn't see it coming.
Well, maybe he does, though, Mike. That's my entire point. You know? I think Steve from Gloucester is a homosexual.
Wow.
He thinks I'm mixed hair. But so what? Like, I don't, he's single. He's happy. What does it matter if he likes to lay down with a man?
Is it just because of the lisp? Because that's an old stereotype.
No, but generally an accurate one.
He was married, though, right?
Yeah, but again, that's,
So many were.
the Vikings married. Like, it doesn't.
Oh, by the way, what a day. 46th wedding anniversary. The Viking,
Really?
The Viking and Mrs. Manansky, yes.
Wow.
Happy anniversary, guys.
That's great. Today is their anniversary?
Today, number
Happy
46.
Wow, that's fantastic. Good for them.
Yeah.
Do they, is it Burger King? Is it 2 for 1? Is Papa Gino's, when's that 2 for 1 pasta night? Is that tonight? They go
for Tuesdays.
2 for Tuesdays.
Yeah, that's good. See.
2 for 2.
that works.
2 for Tuesdays.
That's a good deal, yes.
We'll get to. I don't even want to. We'll get to Mut. I'm not ready yet. What else is going on? What do we have? What do you, Mut? You got anything? I do have one before we get to the show on Thursday. This isn't even criticism. I'm just giving you a nickel's worth of free advice if you'll take it.
Sure.
MutStack.com.
Yes.
To me, you have plenty of media criticism in there, right? To me, during the football season, I need a Monday morning Brady critique. I can't wait till Friday.
You have to wait till Friday morning.
I agree.
The media notes, which, by the way,
everyone in America by Friday has already weighed in and forgotten.
Well, I have a different take. I'll save it for Friday. But I took Mike's advice and I didn't
What
make
is your?
it.
Hold on. What's your different take?
Well, I think Burkhardt was a disaster. I think Brady was fine. Brady was
I
fine.
can't wait to
I
read
have to wait
that.
till Friday for this.
You have to wait till Friday.
You thought Brady was good?
As somebody who spent a lot of hours.
You thought
between-
Brady? You thought Brady was good?
Can I fucking finish the sentence?
Do you think Brady was good? Yes.
Yes,
or no?
I thought Brady was good.
I mean, I know we know you don't know.
His Micah Parsons thing was excellent. Right before he got picked on that play, he's talked about Micah Parsons.
You thought he
disrupting the
sounded good.
offensive
His
line.
voice was good. You thought he sounded confident. You thought he sounded interesting.
I think for as someone who's gone through this, the first broadcast can be a little bit of you're nervous. There's some nerves there. We're definitely some nerves. But Burkhardt interviewing him during the broadcast was terrible. I interviewed Lou Merloni for 4 hours a day for 3 months to begin.
We interviewed the guy the other night.
Disaster. What do you mean?
The sex offender.
No,
with
but
the beard.
you know what I mean. Like when you hear a guy interviewing an athlete versus kind of going back and forth. That's what I thought
Brady
Burkhardt
sucked.
did.
He sucked. You're out of your mind.
And up 46% from last year's game last year. Almost 50%
Well, no shit.
increase.
Week 1 with Tom Brady. What's week 5 going to be like?
We'll find out, but it's, for week 1, they are thrilled. Because you're not getting the huge Romo thing like how great he is early, and Romo believed that and then sucked. This will be Brady getting better.
Romo right now is so much better than Brady. Collinsworth's better than Brady.
Again,
Charles Davis was better. Like, this isn't even. You're making
I
this
thought
up.
Brady. I wouldn't compare Brady to those guys. It was his first game doing it. You can make the argument he should be thrown into doing the number 1 booth. I wouldn't argue with you.
Well, Tom Brady's not going to do the D game with Kevin Harlan. It doesn't work that way.
I get it. A lot of these
They're
guys
paying him
did.
$400 million.
He is going to get better.
How do you know that?
Romo started here and failed out because he read his accolades.
Dave,
Brady will get better.
what do you think,
Brady will
Dave?
get better.
No, I don't think he'll get that much better. I think he's just a weird communicator.
Mike, yeah, you this is your first.
I didn't get to watch the game live. The one thing I did see because we were waiting to go to the airport.
Oh, yeah.
I just saw the commercial. That was disheartening.
Commercials
It sucks.
embarrassing.
And
That was
disheartening.
That's
The thing
my
he did on
that's
the
my
Michigan game
entire
was terrible
that's my
on
entire
Saturday.
Brady
On
point
Saturday.
though.
But-
Everything with Brady is like worship. Even when he has to step in there during that commercial. Believe me, he can end that commercial right away and say, guys, let's be like playful. Like let's have me sucking.
Fair.
Isn't it? Like do that. Like have Drew Bledsoe in the commercial. Do something. Like have something play. I'll tell you who was great last night. Great was Belichick with the Mannings. Like I watched 10 minutes of it, but still fantastic.
Did you hear when the official thing came up, though? So there was they had a million flags in these games so far this week, and they asked Belichick about it. He wouldn't comment. Clearly, that's because he knows he's coming back to the NFL next year. Doesn't want to rip the officials. But he was good with those guys. Better spot than Brady and Burkhardt.
But also
comfortable.
last week 1 was Packers at Bears. So you're getting the Cowboys bump too.
Yeah, it is the Cowboys, which is big. That's big. I mean, that is big.
Well, still, Packers are one of the
that was
hot,
Brady,
most watched
That was
teams.
Brady curiosity. The week 1, week 4, the ratings. You think the ratings will be up just as much week 4?
No, but I think they got a Brady bump to start.
Yeah, correct. You think that's a $375 million bump?
Every year. Think about that.
Were they going to hold on? Were they going to get $375 million worth in week 1 anyway? That's a dumb comparison.
Just in general. Doesn't
Well,
matter.
we'll see how it plays out. He's also
They might
doing other stuff for
overall
Fox
they
on
might
the
have sold
side.
a shit ton more ads at like their upfronts because of
You
these
think the
ads.
NFL is having problems selling ads?
No,
at the
but I'm saying,
upfronts?
but they may.
What are you? What,
they're
what
not having
the
problems.
fuck are you talking
No,
about?
they're not having problems, but they're selling more than they probably did last year with Tom Brady.
more
I
ads.
don't think so.
for more money.
Oh yeah,
For more money.
maybe a little bit.
I
More.
wonder, can they charge
the
more? now?
NFL.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
it always goes up.
Yeah, I mean that doesn't. What was the? How was Sunday Night Football compared or Thursday Night Football compared to the year before? The games that Brady didn't call this week.
One of the ones like 20% bump.
Up.
Yeah.
Who did the game? Who was the color guy in the game?
Collinsworth?
Holy fuck, Chris. I've never heard of this guy.
You can
money.
keep disparaging it. 46% is a pretty good jump.
Wow,
year to
Chris,
year.
is that his first game ever?
So you would not take a 46% bump year to year on your show?
Of course I would, but I'm
Okay,
saying,
so don't,
but
you're
that's not.
poo-pooing because you don't like Brady.
It's
That's
one
fine.
game. Brady stunk. Like everybody, I don't know why you don't admit he stunk. I mean,
he wasn't great, but
I do think you shouldn't be allowed to say if somebody stinks. If that's what you're doing, fine. But he stunk. Stunk. Can't speak.
Gotcha.
High pitched, dead air at times. A brutal listening experience. And people tweeting at me like, "Oh, you hate Brady." Totally true.
you do.
Totally true. I hate him.
You
Yeah.
wouldn't, if he was okay, you
I
would
would
have
say-
said he
if he was
stunk
great, I
so
would have said he was great.
It's not true.
Of course it is. What do you-
Okay, got it.
If Brady was like revolutionary great calling the game, I'd be like, you stunk.
But you're never going to give him credit. He could get better as the year goes on. You will
Sure,
stand by the
I said he
stake that
got better
was-
during the game.
I didn't hear you say that.
I heard that.
I did. He became like a generic announcer during the game.
You said he was like Fouts, and that's what I thought he was going to be. That's what I think he's going to be as an
Well,
announcer. Like I think he's going to be fine.
All I ever hear about is, boy, when you sit down with Brady, like he's like, he does this and you learn this and you learn that. I don't learn shit watching that game from him. I learned more from Belichick and the Mannings in 10
Fair.
minutes than I did
100%.
Brady in 4 hours. You want to blame
Belichick was good.
Burkhardt? Fine. Burkhardt is stuck with a guy who It's literally ask a question. Brady says nothing.
I know. I do. You said it yesterday. The side text with him and Olsen must be legit right now.
Right.
Like, what am I doing?
So
I
where,
get that.
So
I
then
get
where
that.
are you then? Now you're agreeing with me.
No, because I'm sure there is some frustration on the side of Kevin Burkhardt that he has to do that, but he did it way too much.
Kevin Burkhardt's a
Way too much.
terrific announcer. I love Kevin Burkhardt. I can't get enough of him. He's fine. He's like Dave O'Brien, like a little better.
You don't think there's anything to
Obi.
because Brady getting slammed week 1? That's almost like a good thing for him. Like now he'll actually
Sure,
take it more seriously and work harder at it.
He was taking it
the
seriously
Romo thing.
before.
I think the
the Romo
expectations. No, I see what you're saying, but I think it's more like it's better for him now. The expectations are low, so if he's just okay, then they'll be like, oh, he's okay. But I will stand by this. This is a Kirk Minihane guarantee, and I know people at Fox. There is zero chance if Brady is like this and Burkhardt is like this that they're calling the Super Bowl together, just the two of them. 0.0.
Do you think
it'll be
they'll add
Olsen then.
Olsen back
Olsen.
for his third? I could see that. I could see that. Because no other game that week, it wouldn't make Brady look that.
There is no
bad.
other game that week. That's true.
No,
They could do that.
Do they play another game that week or no?
they don't start the USFL or
Is that
anything?
on post? I
Remember,
thought they
Olsen
play.
did some of those old.
They don't do the
games,
bronze medal game anymore. Before.
I'd watch that. Like a third place game.
I'm surprised Goodell doesn't do that. You roll the guys off more concussions. Jesus. Well, I don't know if you'd watch it. I think you'd bet it.
I would.
What do you guys have? What's going on, Justin?
Sad. I'm a little bit sad, but
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, sure. One of the great.
Oh, yeah.
One of the great actors. You know, the thing about James Earl Jones is, of course, Justin mentions Rebels. The guy who fucking plays Darth Vader in The Empire Strikes Back in Star Wars. But that's fine. He's very good in Rebels. The thing about James Earl Jones is he's somebody for everybody. He can be Darth Vader. He can be the Sandlot for a lot of people. Field of Dreams for a lot of people. It's CNN for like
Yes.
my grandmother or
What
something.
was CNN with him?
He was this
he's the
is
voice.
CNN.
Really?
That was
Right.
him. Yeah. There was when James Earl
forever,
Jones,
right? Don't they have? Aren't they using that forever?
I
or
think
something?
they are. Yeah. Well, I mean, I can't speculate the future, but yeah.
I thought they
100,
signed
300
something.
years from now. I don't.
like
You know
some
better than me.
licensing
Yeah.
thing with him or something.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. And for some, Coming to America, he's in that. So I mean, like he had a bunch of
Mufasa
things.
too.
And yes, of course, and
Hunt
that.
for Red October. He
I'm
was
probably,
good.
yeah, that's a he's in Peter Man's top
I
5
watched that
actors of
3 or
all
4
time.
times last month.
Yeah,
Excellent.
you've
Excellent.
watched it 4 times.
Yeah, it's in
last
my
month?
fall asleep rotation now too.
Excellent. If you've seen it 4 times last month, you have to say it's excellent. I assume you think it's excellent if you watch it 4 times.
It's easy to
But he's
fall
falling
asleep to
asleep
too.
to
That
it, though.
beginning.
That is also
Baldwin
a good
comes
point,
in.
Mike. If you fall, how good can it be if you're constantly falling asleep to it?
It's got good talk. The movies
Good
with
talk.
the talk.
Easy to
yes.
listen to.
There's
Yeah.
not a lot of explosions.
Good dialogue.
There's not. Yeah, there's a lot of, especially at the beginning when Baldwin has to fly in and explain what's going on. Yes.
That's replaced Moneyball.
Yeah, Moneyball they took off of Netflix, so now I can't find it. It's on Hulu. I don't think I'm a Hulu household.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, can't afford all of them, so Hulu did not make the cut.
Well, yeah, you could pay some bills. But yeah, that's a good point too. The Lion King, of course. Yeah, I mean, a giant and a huge theater actor, like an enormous figure in film.
Yeah,
history.
how is he as an actor? Because I know him as like a voice guy or like a presence of God, basically, in a movie.
Right. When he was younger, before he was that, he was a good actor. You know, he had a big stutter as a kid. He worked through that. But like a very famous theater actor too before he became a big film presence. So, but 93 is a hell of a good run.
Oh yeah,
That's longer than Bubble last, that's for sure.
a little too good, if you ask me.
Well, it seemed like he was okay though.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he was big, wasn't he?
What do you mean?
I think he was fatter, wasn't he?
Which is that's
encouraging.
always good though when you're
yeah.
old.
Oh, it is?
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you want a little gut when you're like 90. You don't want to be like when you look super frail. You know
Gaunt.
that
Oh, that's
if
true.
you get a
Yeah,
flu or
yeah.
something, you're
Yeah.
dead. You're done.
Right, right.
Yeah, yeah. So very sad. I would say certainly. I think if you did the Family Feud, he's best known for Darth Vader.
Yes.
I mean, that's hard. He has maybe the most famous line in film history. So, which is not from Rebels, Justin.
It's not from Rebels.
No, and it's not when he says
They don't redo it in that?
No, it's not when he's like, no, she was alive when I saw it. No. Yeah, that's not. And he sounded bad in.
Obi-Wan.
No, in but in the whatchamacallit, they blow up the freaking one after Force Awakens. Jesus Christ, Rogue One.
The Last Jedi?
No,
Oh,
Rogue One. He sounded bad. Like, remember, he sounded kind of weak.
Yeah, it
He's
just
like,
wasn't.
Yeah, but hell of a run. Never had him on.
No.
Paul Reiser, yes.
Paul Reiser,
James Earl
yes.
Jones, no.
James Earl Jones, no. What does James Earl Jones mean to you, Dave? I know you two have had a
The
complicated
Sandlot.
relationship.
The Sandlot.
The Sandlot.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yep. The Lion King is
That
fantastic.
was my kids. They knew.
Yeah.
Also played the blind guy in an episode of Highway to Heaven with Michael Landon. Just saying.
Oh.
Yeah. And in the Sandlot.
Typecast.
Yeah, I think maybe you saw Landon's direction of him in that episode. He's a blind like musician guy. It's a good episode. I'm a Michael Landon guy. Highway to Heaven's a good show.
In The Sandlot, do they explain how he became? Because he was a baseball
I think
player,
he gives,
right?
because at the very end, he gives a monologue, right?
Yeah.
They go to his, that's the house with the, what is it, like the dog?
Hit
or
by a
something?
pitch.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's right or something.
Almost like a Tony
Also,
C type thing. Yeah.
Don't they claim he played with Babe Ruth or something?
Well, he has a Babe Ruth ball because they
Ball.
lose the other ball, so they're replaced with a Babe Ruth ball.
Yeah,
Yes,
the-
yes.
I don't know if that jives.
The good old days. But, you know, Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig, they were the best baseball players in the world. There was no competition for that.
Yeah.
That's why I love the movie Chariots of Fire. It's a great movie. Won Best Picture in 81 and into 82 Oscars. It's a great movie, but it's about these two runners at the 24 Olympics in Paris, Harold Abrams and Eric Liddell, and it's sort of their quest and how they're the fastest runners in the world, but it was only white people back then.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like actually they were like the 4,000th fastest person in the world. But it's still a good movie. I would recommend it. You would like good talking, good music, quiet.
Not seen it. Chariots of Fire.
Chariots of Fire. Quiet. You would like it.
I just saw. Is Midnight Run a famous movie?
It's one of my favorite movies.
It's on Netflix. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Yeah. Did you like it?
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, you'll like it. It's not as good as Hunt for Red October, but it's good.
Is it as good as the new one you like on Netflix? You should call it Best Movie of the Year.
Well, different. They're different motion pictures. No, it's not. But it's. I mean, the new one is not
Okay.
as good as Midnight Run. Rebel Ridges. You should. Why haven't you watched that yet?
No time. Busy.
I feel like Jerry too. By the way, I was thinking this yesterday.
Yeah.
I tweeted on Sunday or Saturday that was the best movie I saw this year. Sunday.
Sunday sounds right.
And I said on the show yesterday. Who was in yesterday?
Dave
Play it again, Dave.
And John.
Play It Again, Dave.
John and Warren.
Drippy Drip.
John and Warren. Ryan Whitney obsessed with Play It Again, Dave. By the way,
Really?
He's just obsessed with these going into Play It Again sports. Baffled
Just an all-time
Why?
bad business move.
because it's well. Do you think it's a good idea?
Well, as someone who's been buying a lot of equipment that's played against sports, yes.
Yeah.
If I could drive to
If
North
you think it's
Attleboro
a good
for a
investment,
deal,
then
I would
it's
go.
definitely a good investment.
I'd talk to Dave about that.
But I said, did you guys see Rebel Ridge after I tweeted about it? And everyone's like, no. That's like Jerry would be very upset about that. Thanks a lot, guys. I'm on my own. Ain't nobody I can talk movies with.
I watched the first half of it last night.
What'd you think?
Yeah, it was a good anti-cop movie. It was very good.
It's not an anti-cop movie. Hang in. I'll just tell you the hang in.
If it was good, what made you shut it off?
He's hammered. He's probably passed out watching it.
Monday Night Football or whatever.
No. I was just tired.
Yeah.
I wasn't watching it, so.
Well, hang in. It's not.
It's strange to start a movie when you can't finish it.
But if you're trying to pay attention to it and you're getting tired, I get that. You don't
It's
fall
2
asleep to
hours,
it.
though. It's not 40 hours.
You had a bet with Montante on the game, too. He's probably keeping an eye
Did you
on
win that bet?
I did win the bet.
Oh, the 49ers won, right?
Yes, 49ers covered 4.5.
Yeah, the Jets stink, by the way. Stink. That coach, I saw him doing, he was running up and down the stairs before the game.
Salah, yeah.
He's in that Scott Hansen.
Oh, what a
Don
day for
Orsillo.
Hansen. Apologizing to
Oh,
Brady.
what a pussy. What a pussy. Have some pride. That's where and I saw Brady quote tweet him later. I'm like, yeah, Brady, give me.
Smart move by Brady. Like, hey, I messed up. Whatever.
But they told him to tweet that out.
Brady didn't tweet. His team did.
No,
I
that's
think smart move by Brady's team doing that was smart.
Yeah, I know who runs Brady's Twitter account. Who the hell is it? It's somebody I know.
It's a Barstool fan,
Really?
right?
Yeah, it's a
Clear-
guy.
clearly.
I think this guy used to
Yeah,
work
the
with
person
Dave,
who used
right?
to work with Dave. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of former Barstool people there, I believe.
With Brady?
Yeah. Or his production
What the
company.
fuck are they doing?
Yeah, the old friend Kelly Martin, I believe, works for his production company
Oh,
now.
perfect. Jesus Christ. Okay. What else going on? Outside of Mut, we'll get. I'm not ready yet to discuss Thursday night. I'm just not there emotionally yet.
I'd like Mutt to address not getting back to Justin for
Oh,
days.
yeah, that is interesting. Mut is a
days.
weird text response.
It was totally on me. So I forgot he texted Friday.
Nobody's disputing that.
And our family has been going through the
It's actually
back
Justin's fault. You're not going to believe it.
you can probably hear a little bit today. Back to school illness through our family.
That's why his family, everyone's always sick.
It's I apologize. It's right back to they get sick. It's
Oh,
the
if
first or
if
second
somebody's
week.
a little sick around you, you're the biggest baby brother in the world.
I totally agree.
So he's
I thought my son
running
was
here
gonna stay
sick
home.
again. Mike's sick.
No,
You'd
I
kill him
feel better
probably.
today. If I felt better, I would have told Justin no. But we're good. Justin, I apologize.
So because you were sick, you couldn't text.
I was hoping there was a really good chance my son was not going to go to school, and I had
Why
no
don't you just text that to him?
because he's not my. I'm not. He doesn't deserve that.
We want to know
He's
that.
not his podcast.
He doesn't deserve
He's not my
that?
fucking boss.
No, but it's common courtesy. I'm not
No, it's
saying
not. I don't want.
that's not common courtesy.
I don't want to tell Justin or Dave anything anymore because it's all coming back to you.
Oh, yeah,
It's
he
it's
came in.
over.
He
It's
came in
over.
fiery. He was mad at them.
over.
He
It's
blamed
over.
me for
It's
them
over.
being
You work
mad
for the
to
show
him.
again, Dave. It's over.
It's not over.
Guys, as Dina would say, one at a time. Okay, it's over. First of all, what is it? What did you guys ever have? What did I miss? When you say it's over, what are you talking
Dave
about?
was very supportive for a couple months there. Dave was a very good help with
I'm
some.
still supportive,
Nah,
you
no,
dummy.
you're not.
You're
Look, the
such a
fucking
dick.
show
You're
sucked.
such a dick.
What do you want? Let's do it. The fucking show sucked. Like, what is wrong with
Well, you
you?
bailed
what
after
you
a
wanted?
half hour. Got much better in the second half of the show.
No, it didn't. I watched some of it.
I thought it got
And by
better.
the way-
I watched it back. I thought
Just
it got
like
a lot
Brady.
better.
And by the way, the bummer is saying that like everyone giving the bummer
fuck
credit for
off.
this
Oh my
win
God.
for like he picked them
Such
to win
a
the
bad
game
tweet by that
outright.
account. He did.
Minus 108 bet. Congratulations, bummer. Like,
What's up, Bomber?
Okay. Okay. He gave you a 28-point dog.
Yeah, good
And
pick.
most people when they hear that. Okay, by the way, first of all, he's not a tout. He's there to educate
up.
and help people.
Tout?
Most people hear
Do they
that they
do
go, "Oh,
parlays?
I'll put a couple bucks
Is he
on
a
the money
parlay guy
line."
or no? I thought he was in bet the first couple weeks of the season anyway.
Again, but that's why I love the guy because he's so
Doesn't that seem
brutally
like
honest.
a terrible
no,
thing
because you,
for
week
a casino?
Hey, before we do that, you're a tout. What was your favorite Jalen Hurts rushing touchdown? Was it his first
I'm
one or his
sorry
second
about
one?
that. I know that was. I thought they were going
I
to
was
get it
going
right
to
at
give
the
you
end
some
of
of
the
that
game.
scratch too if I won.
I thought they were going to get it right at the end of the game.
Yeah.
They
Did they?
fucking fumbled that snap.
Another misfeed, another dead ticket.
I know.
Yeah.
And in the pros, I think you need 2 or 3 weeks to really gauge what's going to happen.
Well, then what the fuck are we doing here?
What are you laughing at there?
What he was saying was don't overbet in the first week because he's right. You know the least about the league in the first couple of weeks. Once you have some data points to
But
put
maybe,
into your.
but couldn't I counter to the bomber if I ever get a chance to talk to him? Maybe the gamblers also know the least at week 1, so you might be able to take advantage of that.
You're not. You're
The
betting
people
against
setting the odds, I'm saying, might they also know less?
But I would rather
that
have more
just a fair
information.
question?
I'd
No, that
rather have
makes sense.
more information than less information.
Right. Yeah, a bigger sample size.
Yeah, because
so
there were-
why not just at that point? Why
For
don't
example,
you
if you
just,
look
why
at
don't you just all do us a favor then? Put the curtains down and say we'll be back at week 4. Because
it wasn't his point. I
We
get it.
have some information.
we
I
all
get
know
it.
something. And then check in again if he says no. We say hey,
That wasn't his point. You are oversimplifying or
it wasn't that
over-amplifying his point.
it wasn't that convoluted.
It
his
was.
point.
He was being very smart about it. Don't not bet over your head the
He's a
first weeks of
sharp.
the year. He is a sharp. He is a
I thought you
sharp.
said he wasn't a sharp. You just said.
I'm not a sharp. He's
He's not a
sharp.
tout.
He's not
You're
a
not a
tout.
tout.
He's not a tout. He's not out there touting picks or selling picks.
But aren't you a sharp though?
I'm not. I'm definitely not. No. I'm definitely
New
not.
York Jets at San Francisco 49ers. What are the sharps betting on?
That's true. Oh, my friends at Sharp Hunting.
by
yes.
Mike Mutnansky.
I'm byline now
you
on
wrote,
the.
you wrote this story.
I am.
So,
I'm now
so
working
you
for
are a
those
sharp
guys.
then.
No, I say pretty clearly I'm
asking
not a
You're
sharp.
speaking for the sharps.
I'm analyzing the sharp
This is
data
a company
that I get.
that is an advertiser on MutStack.com,
Sharp Hunter is, yes.
which you have not said that you write for them in any of the MutStack things.
Well, they started last week.
That should be. You should let that. You should. There's a. What's the word I'm looking for, Dave? Conflict.
There's journalistic integrity. That
Yeah,
should
and this
be-
is gambling we're talking about. You better be careful. is all
What's
I'm
the
saying.
what's the okay? Right, I will put.
You made a deal with them. You're gonna. You obviously so.
Wasn't
they don't.
clear.
They don't pay you. So whatever you click on, like that 7-day free trial sham that they
No,
have.
there is no. People can sign up for it. There's
part
no
of the-
benefit for me. There's no click through for me.
Part of the deal is you have to write for them as well as a trade off.
No, my deal with them is I'm a partner in their writing and they advertise in the newsletter. Nice. Because I think what they have is a very, very good app. That is what if I as a gambler, that's what I want to see.
I
That's
spent
what I
some
want to
Kirk
see.
Minihane case investigation on this place last night. Oh man,
On
The
Sharp Hunter?
The feds are going to rent. What's the name of the place that Sharp Hunter actually? What's the name of the company? They're located on Newbury Street in Boston. The FBI is going to raid this place this week. Is my prediction.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know. I would.
Huge breaking news.
Thank
Great
you.
guys.
I would-
Great guys at Sharp Hunter.
They have 2 employees.
They have a lot of employees. It's
3 now.
Their LinkedIn said they have 2 employees.
Okay.
Whoa! What do you want
I'm
me
not-
to say?
Okay, I've not checked their public LinkedIn. Sorry.
Well, I did.
Okay.
I'm trying to help you out here.
Right.
I'm trying to get push in a good spot.
I appreciate your help as
Is
always.
there any chance that the 2 employees
your
are in that room?
It's very likely.
they look sharp to you. Those
But they're not paying you anything.
Well, I have a deal with them. What do you mean they're not paying me anything?
What I mean by that is they're not paying you
Okay,
anything.
there is an agreement where I'm getting paid by them. Yes.
In what?
Experience.
I'm getting paid by
Another
them.
job you took instead of blogging for Barstool. Very weird.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well,
Next.
just,
okay. Yep. Okay.
What is
Get
the
it.
explanation? Have we gotten one?
No, we never have. He's still not like what. Like, I appreciate everybody likes
Still
the
doing
boss.
this? Got it. Okay.
I appreciate what you haven't been here since you did the show the other night. Everyone likes the bomber. We get that. Like, in what ways has the bomber been so loyal to you over the last 15 years? Like,
Well,
what
they could have easily moved on from me when I got dismissed from EI. I got fired there.
that was 2 years ago. Yeah.
They could have easily moved on from that and gotten somebody else with a bigger name. They stuck by me. We've done added events that I could be a part of.
Like what? Like you've done like 4 events.
We
last couple
did
years?
Saratoga Appreciation Week last summer.
Okay. Yeah.
Again, you can laugh, but
It's a
as-
funny
as
title. That's
someone
all. It's a funny title.
As someone who was unemployed and
Saratoga.
self-employed, they were a huge help to me
Unemployed. Yeah.
over the last 14 years, 15 years.
I don't have a problem with that, but
You
doesn't
weren't
the
unemployed the
bomber
last
know?
15 years, but yeah.
Like the
Is
bomber.
the bomber
knows.
aware of this
Right?
job
He
offer?
might-
Yeah,
course
we've
he
talked about it. Yes.
What's
did
the
he say?
conversation like? Good
He
question,
laughs
Mike.
at it. He just laughs and says, "You're welcome to opt out." I said, "I'm good."
He laughs at the Barstool offer?
No, he thinks
You just said he laughed at it.
He likes the reaction to it, like that he's somehow holding me hostage. We laugh at that together.
You laugh at it together?
Yes, we laugh. We laugh.
Your laugh sounds much sadder than his.
I've heard your laugh. I heard your fake laugh the other day. I know exactly what it sounds like.
Here we go.
You got to clap. The crowd
There was some
into it.
real Mutt Maloney moments the other night from you. You seemed,
There were. I was
very
nervous.
nervous.
I was nervous about. I told those guys in the after show. I was nervous about the tech part. Of
And
it.
these guys, Dave told you that your face good show, but then
Yeah.
came in here and said it sucked. Right, Dave?
That's Dave, though.
Yes.
Okay. That's been Dave since the beginning.
So what are you
He's a-
mad at them for now?
He's a
then?
snake.
That was honest.
But,
though.
so you're not mad at them then?
I just don't. I don't. He's not. I'm not going to tell Justin what's going on in my family life.
No, not even that. You're right. But I'm just saying, like, hey,
No, they were great to come down there. But also, if I text them anything now, it's going back to you. So you got to be careful there. I'm not.
Well,
I
sure.
understand how it works.
That was always the case, wasn't it?
I didn't think so. Maybe it was.
What have you texted them that's come on
Well,
the air?
Dave and I texted stuff about media stuff. I didn't know it was
Yeah,
going to
but I
be directly
mean-
back to
But
you.
careful in what way. You said your son was sick. It's not like Justin's going to ensure he dies.
Fun of it.
Because I wanted to come in and I felt bad that I couldn't. So I couldn't make it work.
Just say you couldn't make it work.
Exactly what I said. I said I'm sorry. So I was trying to wait until later the day on Sunday, and I apologize for that.
Okay. Can you admit that the show stunk on Thursday?
I don't think it stunk. It can be better. It can be better. It was my fault. If it wasn't good, it was all my fault. I was not as
Did
focused as I should
Sanders
have
buy
been.
a meal for somebody?
He did not because I think
Wow.
we talked. No.
Mike, that's big.
bad.
Again,
That's big.
So again, totally my fault. Everyone we took.
Oh, your fault that Sanders didn't buy a meal for somebody?
Yes, because so we said that on the air. We took a group picture. Tim Riggles yelled a bunch of expletives, and those guys legit just sprinted out to go drink somewhere or go do something. The Be a Man guy was thrilled they showed up.
How many of those fans were fans of the show versus fans of your show?
I would say 90% of the fans there were watching were your
So
fans.
9.
Easily 90%. Easily
So 9.
90%.
If it
How
was
about
90%.
how about on social? How about like on the YouTube watching it? Would you say what percentage?
You tell me. I don't know. I don't know.
What do you think, Justin? If you had to guess.
Probably like 95.
Great.
on
It was a
YouTube.
good response.
Yeah,
response.
good. No, I'm happy for you.
Yes, and I thank the Minute fans and thank you guys for promoting it. And Dave and Justin B. That was great.
But here's the odd thing to me about Mutt is like the video I saw of them recording him after the show. He's like, "Oh, do you think Shander was fucking obsessed with the chat?" He makes a joke about it, right?
Right.
So he knows
Yes.
that.
I
but
said
then,
it. I
but
said
then
it
like
on
he'll
the
stop
show.
saying it.
I said it on the show.
I'm offering you a mulligan right
Chats
now.
up.
You can get Shander out and pick somebody else you want in. What do you say?
Who else? Who are we offering from?
I don't know.
Montante?
Yes, Mike Montante.
No, he can't. But he can't run the show. He can't. No.
No, you get somebody you get a
could not
producer.
do
You
it.
get a
No, he could not
producer.
do it.
No, you get a real producer who could do it.
Mike, you didn't know when your mics were on the other night. Montante could pull that off.
No, I think he got duped, but I don't think he was used to
People
the
paying
amount
attention.
of people in the chat. I mean, it was.
It was very
I
funny.
can't see it, but
It was very funny.
he said it was pretty good. And as I've seen from my kids watching YouTubes, they like to do this thing in the YouTube chat saying the audio doesn't work.
Right,
it's in
it's
Spanish.
Spanish. Yes,
And so he
fell for
It's
it.
always good.
He fell for it.
He did fall for it. He did fall for it.
And that's the big thing here, which is you can make fun of me, you can say whatever you want. The chat is already, and look, we appreciate everybody here as active.
What are you laughing
as
at?
the
Pause.
chat
What are you
is.
laughing at?
It's a nervous laughter. There's no defense.
It's a weird habit of yours.
There's no defense. It's a
The
nervous
clapping and the
laughter.
laughter is a nervous thing.
Clapping is let's get some energy going.
That work?
Let's go.
The energy going.
Like even I didn't even know it's fucking on the air then. Like
energy
that's
going.
I didn't
That's
know.
what's actually weirder that you didn't know you were on the air.
I didn't know how the stream. I've
Well, the
done
crowd, Mike. He's gonna get the crowd going.
Like fucking LeBron James
Yeah,
warming up or
yeah.
something.
To
Like,
be
all right.
Crowd in the house. I'll throw Aton under the. I thought he was going to mute my mic until we started. He did not. So.
Oh yeah. We got that as well, right? And then your mic at the end is good. It's a home run.
Well, get by the internet
Oh,
bar.
I think it's
for
on
the last 30
Thursday. We'll be
seconds.
participating in the show. You said.
If there are some gamblers that want to be there and come on the air and can behave themselves,
A thing we haven't taken
fan
into
on hand would
account.
be good.
Yeah.
I think Shanders hates Mutt. Clearly.
Totally.
I think so too. I think so.
Right?
I think he's not thrilled at the response online.
Yeah.
He doesn't like. He doesn't even hate. He hates that. Like Mutt
Mutt has done
brings in
this
this
to
crowd.
Yeah, exactly.
You and I are a fake relationship. Well, you had to sign a contract to be my friend for 10 months.
10 months.
Who knows? Maybe there's been an extension.
Do you
An
work
announcement.
for him? Does it come out of his cut? Because he says the cut. What is that?
It's I'm not going to get into the specifics of the deal. I'm not. I can't.
But he
It's
pays.
like
Mutt, this is not.
I can't. It's not.
Mutt, this is not. It's a. I gave you details of my
No,
contract.
I get
if you
paid through
want.
Mohegan, but they
But what does that
Odd
mean?
Shopper hosts the show.
So you work for Sanders.
No, I don't. It's
Shander-
Aton, by the way.
If
Shanders.
If
Is that his last name?
Shander.
Shander.
You're saying Shander's like, I think Deion Sanders' son. Is that I don't even know that's right.
I meant that as his last name. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Aton. Go ahead.
So if Aton got up today and was like, "Hey, I actually have my partner Jimmy coming in. I want Mut out." Does he have the power to do
No,
that?
no, does not have that power.
Then what is his cut thing?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Odd Shopper is hosting the show, so they're getting paid to host the show. I don't know what his cut is. I know
So
what
your
my
money
cut
comes
is.
out of that cut.
Yeah.
So you are working for Odd Shopper then,
No,
right, Dave?
hired by Mohegan to host the show.
So like when I worked here, I was paid by Barstool Sports, who
Right.
Erica
came out
signed
of-
my checks.
came
or
out of my
whatever.
money.
But technically, and you came out of your money, and you could fire me if you wanted to.
Correct. That's right.
yeah, Mohegan could do the
that's what
same
that
thing.
is.
They could say,
Can Odd Shopper fire you?
I don't think so. But Mohegan could. Mohegan could say, we don't replace Mut, and I'd be
You
out.
said 6 months putting us together. You don't know the answer to that question? Who
Uh,
can fire you? Who can't?
I think Mohegan can.
Somebody should be fired.
This is great, brother.
Oh God. Yeah, I don't think he likes you either.
I agree.
I don't think you like
Guys,
him.
I'm
so-
agreeing with you guys. We talked on Saturday, and there was definitely some tension on the phone.
Really? There we go. What was going on?
I think he's trying to have fun with it, but also annoyed that I'm bringing him this
It's an
world.
audience.
Well, then it would be no one. Like,
Yeah, I don't mean to
what
be
does he
a
want?
dick, but there'd be 4 people watching.
Well, Odd Shopper's got a very good audience.
It's got a big crowd. You know what I mean, though. Like, it may build without
yes,
us, but I'm just saying it only
I totally
helps.
agree. But I get the same vibe you guys get. I think Mike's right. I think he's
a dick.
annoyed by my presence. I think that's.
I
So
did
why don't
think,
you-
uh,
it's
like
almost
He's
like
Yeah.
happier doing his own videos.
so now
on Odd
you're
Shopper.
what you're saying is basically you have an opportunity to step aside and then take a real job at Barstool. You still won't do it.
I'm not, because I would leave Bomber Brad by himself.
But-
I don't think Bomber wants that.
The bomber, Brad Bryant.
Yes.
What's that, Justin?
So the Bomber
Who
Brad
stinks,
Bryant
by the
has
way.
you by
He
the
does not
balls.
stink.
He
So
stinks.
for the rest of your life, you cannot take a full-time job because
and when he
the
hears you have a
Bomber-
full-time job, he laughs.
Justin, no, Justin, I would not.
They laugh together.
I would not take a full-time job when I've already agreed to something else.
But if you're agreeing to things like 6 months in advance, there's never going to be.
I
a
haven't
window.
agreed. I agree. There on the Mohegan Sun side, when I said it took a long time to put the deal together, and it was agreed upon 6 months ago. I have not agreed to anything past November 7th. Is my point. Okay, I have nothing in agreement after Thursday, November 7th.
Okay, that makes.
And I have not been approached about anything after November 7th.
Okay. Okay. There you go. Fine. What's going to be a different week too? You said you learned. What's going to?
Well, we are working on again gaming compliance issues, but we are working on a way to really reward people who are there to watch the show live.
Not just sweatshirts.
I'm sorry that people didn't like the free. They could have said no.
No,
and
you said
handed
you're.
it back.
You just said you're working to help people who are there, and I'm saying not just sweatshirts.
I know, but you said it sarcastically, like you don't think free sweatshirts. Like,
certainly not.
gotcha. I like the free sweatshirt I got from you guys at the event. I like the Mohegan one. I got
Koozies, or what are you going to
on
do
Thursday?
What's bumper stickers. What do you got?
No, so I think they're a little bit above that level of giveaway.
Hey, I used to hand those out.
I can't. It's a gaming compliance issue. I'm working on the language or they're working on the language. Hopefully today, I'll be able to make the announcement. I don't have the text
I think you're too.
email yet.
I'm gonna give you some more advice. You never listen, but I'm always right about this stuff, so maybe you should.
You are.
I'm serious. I am.
I didn't say
You're too focused on the people in the fucking casino. Like, way more people are watching it, and then maybe they'll come to the casino. I wouldn't worry about the people in the casino.
But I would.
You're broadcasting at 10 people
But I like
versus-
that. But that crowd energy helps the show. It helped. Having those guys there was excellent. I mean, even that group sitting right in front of us added some energy to the show that I enjoyed. So
Yeah, but that's not-
I want to give people, because I get it. It's tough to go out of your way on a Thursday, 2 hours before a football game,
Yeah,
and come
you're
watch a
way
live
out
show.
of the way.
So we're going to try to.
And it's an old
Award
I think
people.
it's. If I'm wrong, I think I couldn't. There's no advertising. It's an older casino. It's a small
Well, the sports book was
television.
much young. Once the game started, it was a much younger crowd in there watching the game.
But why not advertise? Why not promote the casino more during the show or in commercials during the show?
What's that?
Why not promote the
The
casino?
bomber, Brad Bryant, is here. And he does this thing with futures that I of a team that most people Sportsbook Live 30 seconds away.
Who's in for Mohegan? There we go. Obviously, everyone. We're off to the races. A moment of calm.
So what's it between that? So that's it from a live read for 30 seconds.
Yes,
Okay.
it's impersonal.
Got it.
What do you want me to say?
It's a great commercial. It is. It means it's a
no
great
one's watching that commercial.
If you're watching it live, you can't skip the commercial. You're watching
You,
it live.
you go do something else while it's on. It's true. No,
I don't think so. I think they did a great job with that commercial.
I'm telling you, it's better if you do an actual. Well, What do I? You know more than me. What do I?
People want to come in here. You got big captain's chairs. You got
I didn't
tables
realize
for
that's
groups.
different. I
You got a
understand.
VIP section up top. If people want to come in, they can bet and watch the game standing up. If they want a seat, how do they go about getting a seat? How does that work?
Just go to Mohegan Sun.
But why? Again, I must be an idiot. How is that funny?
I like it. I'm an
It's
infomercial.
because you're asking a guy a question on how to get a seat. It's a funny conceit, Mutt. Like, oh, you're standing, but you know what? See that chair right there? How do you sit down?
You have to reserve.
I
a
know,
seat.
but it's a funny sounding question. It is.
I would not want to show up there and think all the seating was free on NFL Sunday. That's what letting. I don't want them to get brushed
Which,
back.
by the way, it should be. I mean, like, if you're gonna have, I mean, this is nickel and dime stuff. Like, it should.
Literally
be free.
every casino does it.
I agree. Well,
Got it.
fine. Every casino's wrong. Take it easy. Take your fucking balls off the place. I agree. If Barstool had a fucking casino and they did that, I'd criticize them. I wouldn't be like, hey, Dave, let me ask you.
No, you gotta whoop it up a little bit.
Dave, let me ask you a question. You see, woo, Dave. If I had Portnoy
energy
there,
get there,
if it was
Dave?
a Barstool just casino and they were doing that, and Dave was there, I'd be like, Dave, you see that guy right there? He's standing. How does he sit down?
Well, you go to DraftKings.com.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Every minute in the chat is just fucking. They're not even listening. They're just putting shit in there.
Here's why, too. Mutt knows the answer.
Spanish.
Mutt could just say it, but he has to pretend like he doesn't know.
No, he didn't know at all.
To get
Your
the
mind
bomber
was
to
blown by
explain
that
it.
answer.
Explain it, not me.
Bomber,
He's
what?
the expert.
Bomber is the Riggs of sports gambling. He just gives you fucking favorites. That's it. Scotty Scheffler to make the cut this week, minus 26,000.
Okay, Eric Cole top 20. We are the same fucking way.
I don't
Give me a
claim to be a gambling expert.
He's the
You
bomber.
do a gambling show.
Yeah,
where you
I
get-
have. Yes, that exact. Thank
Wrong-
you. Thank you. You've
wrong
crystallized
box.
it. Yeah, you've
But
crystallized
Bomber
it.
didn't say he was an expert either.
You've crystallized it perfectly. I have fun on that show. I don't claim to know anything. You don't know anything. The Bomber doesn't know anything. Stu Finder doesn't know. Nobody knows anything about gambling. No one. No one. It's for fun.
I have a market-based system.
Other
I'd like
than
to
him.
tell
That's
you
it.
about.
Literally,
when
that's
Mike,
it.
when Mike was doing those picks on his show, he knew something about gambling.
I knew a little something.
8-4-2.
Half the time, yeah.
As I always say, everyone says as they're building them, they're not knocking them down. And there's a reason why DraftKings has $70 billion friggin' dollars and has every star in the world in their commercials. Yeah. If you want to have fun with it,
cash.
you want to bet responsibly, have a good time. But nobody knows anything
A market-based approach.
other than him, who hates money.
The only thing people care about is how much money somebody loses or wins. They don't actually care. Like, they want to watch Dave Portnoy put $200,000.
Yeah, nobody wants
on
Dave to
something.
win this
Nobody
Indiana
wants that.
bet. Nobody.
All that aside, what's interesting to me about Mutt is that, like, he knows bad, corny radio, but is choosing to do it.
He chases it. It's
That's
weird.
what's interesting to me. Like, he's by choice doing that show.
I mean, if that was somebody else doing that, and you and I were on the phone, you would be like, I can't believe
But I would see, that's what I watch and listen to during the week. I watch and listen to gambling sports podcasts. That's what I do. You listen to movie podcasts.
What's going on?
Made it where?
It was a long time coming to put the show together.
He made that from his fucking bathroom to his seat in his house.
That's
I'm
a
talking
bad,
about, I don't even know, was that Aton or Bomber there? I was
Aton.
talking to Bomber.
that's a bad sign too, by the way, is that Aton was getting all this. They're never going to get him in that fucking casino.
No.
If it didn't inspire him
I know
on week
Mutt-
one.
I know Mutt well enough to know he was pissed that this guy didn't show up week one. Because especially after everyone was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Once he didn't show up, that was pissing in his territory. That's a power move. That's
think
an odd shopper power move.
I'll tell you what, the biggest issue we have right now is that you're not here live.
Sad.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah. Yeah. But these guys are lying to your face. I don't have a problem with you
What are you
criticizing
gonna do?
them.
Like, hey, Mutt, he just gets off the air. Your show fucking sucked. Why would I say that?
I think I said I had fun, and that is not.
I did have fun. I should have
was
said
fun.
that.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's a
I
smart
was
move.
fun. That was smart. I'm gonna
That's
go
a
with that.
smart move.
It was fun. No one's disputing that. You know.
Did people have fun? That's all that matters.
Yeah, they were drunk. Yeah.
That's all that matters. There wasn't a lot of drink. It was less than Justin.
I appreciate you guys not crucifying me for how I embarrassed myself on Twitter that night.
What happened?
What did
I
you do?
stepped right into the trap.
Oh, you did.
I did.
Yeah, I did see that.
Oh, I did not see it. What did I miss?
Oh, did I humiliate myself? I tweeted a video of Aton saying, like, radio people do this all the time, where it's like just mentioning Kirk is supposed to be like a shot at him, where he's like, what does Aaron Rodgers do? Is it the McAfee show or the Minihane show? And that's like a shot at you or something?
Yeah, I didn't really understand.
I think he was giving a shout out to because the fans were there in the
This
chat.
is what I mean, Mike. This is what I mean, Mike. He's just
It's a shout. I
must be disingenuous.
I didn't say it was good, but I think it's what he's
It's
going
a shout
for.
out. Hey,
No,
Kirk.
listen.
I think people hate Rodgers. I think people don't like his
That's fair.
attitude.
That's
There's
fair.
an anti-Rodgers thing going on, which
Yeah.
for whatever reason exists. It exists.
Well, I mean, anything that you want, right? People don't like his political views. People don't like the fact.
Yeah.
What is he on, the McAfee show? The Minihane show? Which show is
I
he
don't know
on
what that
again?
means.
What does it even mean? He's not on this show.
I thought it was a hat. I hear it now. You're right.
But
I
He's
thought
a dick. He's a dick.
Watching back, I thought it was like a hat tip to the fans who were there, and the fans who were in the chat. Your fans were,
And he's like saying
Were they
you're
in there?
a
They were
Republican
awesome.
or something.
they
What's
were
that?
in there. Yes.
Yeah, but he wasn't. I know you appreciate that. He doesn't appreciate that. He hates that. He hates us. Like he just
hates
does.
you.
Yeah, it's okay. Like it doesn't.
I don't think he likes me.
everyone hates it. It doesn't bother me. But like he, am I wrong, Justin? Like
Absolutely. You are absolutely correct.
Mike? I mean, obviously, like he hates us. It's okay.
But I thought a good example. Like I was surprised at like the tone he took. So I tweeted out that video, and he goes, "I bark, you jump."
That's right.
So predictable.
I'm sorry.
So
It's not, by the way,
predictable.
it's not wrong. I mean,
What are you talking about?
he got you. He got you.
He got me.
He got you. He owns you.
right into that web.
Oh my
You and Mut.
god.
How long was this conversation on Saturday?
15, 20 minutes. A little walk around the block. A little walk and chat. Might have been Friday. Friday afternoon.
What's the takeaway? Other than he hates you.
We're retooling scandals and animals now.
That was a great episode. Takeaway is I think he will be there live for at least one show. I think it's going to happen.
Just a random.
And I was basically apologizing to him. Like, I spent too much time worrying about the tech. And you're right. I need to focus on the show itself more than worrying about the tech and the live show in front of me. It's great advice.
Yeah.
You need to like focus more on the picks.
It's like worrying about like if some kid like fell down in Chernobyl running away and skimmed his knee. You'd be like, you're worried about putting the Band-Aid on the knee. Like Chernobyl's the issue.
I didn't view the show as was Chernobyl bad.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Wasn't good.
This is what I'm talking about.
What was it? Oh, the oil spill.
Yep,
The oil
that's
spill.
it.
Yep. Jesus Christ. God almighty. Well, hopefully fans will be there Thursday night. They can participate.
I hope so. I hope
can jump on.
hope to make the announcement at some point today.
No, these fucking announcements. Why can't you just make it here?
Because I don't have approval yet to do that. What don't you get? You understand? If you're annoyed that I won't do it, that's fine. But I can't physically do it, technically do it.
Well, you
until I
can't
get
physically
approval.
do it. Certainly physically you
can't.
can do it. You can definitely physically do it.
I can't technically do it until I get green.
You can't legally do it, is what you're saying. Technically, you can also do it. But
Sorry,
legally,
thank
you're
you.
saying you can't
Yes,
do it.
enough
Just
physically.
getting led away in handcuffs out of the studio.
I'm Tyreek Hill.
Another asshole, by the way.
Well, hold on. Can you call him an asshole and also say the cops were assholes there?
Yeah, sure.
Can you do both?
But
Okay.
here's the deal.
I saw Dave. You're right about this.
Look, if I did that and rolled up my tinted windows and didn't, the cops would drag me out of the fucking car. Like that would just happen. No?
Absolutely.
Probably.
No question. Like even
The window thing at the beginning.
But I think we can say that it,
a little
that
aggressive
It
after
happens
that.
a little bit more often to Tyreek Hill's community than your
Sure,
community.
fine,
Yeah,
great,
no doubt.
great.
Yeah.
You know what would have? You know what wouldn't? You know how it wouldn't have happened? If you kept this window rolled down, that wouldn't have happened. That's I think 100% on Tyreek Hill. I don't care. Believe me when I tell you, I've been critical of law enforcement, very critical of law enforcement, and more than anybody. So I am happy to say. And by the way, these cops overreacted. But guess what? This is exactly what I said during George Floyd. That pissed everybody off. They don't fucking know if some guy rolls up a tinted window and you're knocking on it. You have no idea. Black, white, yellow, orange, purple. You don't know if that guy's gonna fucking shoot you or not. You have no fucking idea. That happens.
But his window was down before that.
So what?
He was putting up to call his agent to say, hey, I'm about to get arrested.
no, but the cops. The cops should know that. They don't know that. What kind of excuse is that? Like the window was tinted, correct?
Yeah. I
Right,
believe
Dave?
so.
Yes. They couldn't see into
very
the car.
tinted, right.
You're a cop. Cops get shot all the fucking time. We focus on bad cops, no problem. Matt Farwell, Derek Shaw, they're scumbags, assholes, pricks. Line them up, throw them off a bridge. I don't care. But when this happens, and you're knocking on it and saying, sir, please fucking put the window down so we don't know if you're getting a gun or whatever. And he doesn't do it, to me, as an adult, I know what I would expect to happen if I was in the car. White, black, whatever, that cop is going to open the fucking door and throw me on the ground because he doesn't know what's in my hands. Or
Yeah,
my,
but he remained a fucking asshole for
Once
the
he was on the-
extended
who did?
period
When
of
it was
time.
on the curb.
cops,
Good, he was
multiple cops.
pissed.
Yeah, but multiple. No, that's not good. After that, once you get him out of the car,
I have no problem with it. They were overreacted, but I have no problem with it. No problem. None. They didn't shoot him. They didn't beat the shit out of him. Is he still crying or no? Is he still saying how his knee hurts or not?
And I saw that you said.
And by the way, shut up, Caitlin. Was there any Caitlin Collins? Yeah. Shut up. And by the way, not for nothing, this is an enormous scumbag. This guy beat up his pregnant wife.
That's what Dave's point was on social media.
Broke the kid's fucking arm, didn't he?
Troubled past.
Yeah,
Troubled
good.
past.
Fucking good. Now, the cops, that shouldn't matter. And again, the cops overreacted. But this guy, if you roll down your fucking window, none of this happens.
If there's one NFL player that I'm okay with that happening to, they pick the one.
Well, but to your point about he was calling his agent, like they wouldn't know that. They don't know Tyreek Hill. They don't know who it is.
They should know. No. By the way,
the cop says it's Tyreek Hill.
And also, by the way,
but I'm saying in general, they shouldn't know everyone's past when they deal with the media.
Also, by the way, if some guy doesn't put down his tinted window, I don't give a fuck if it's Tyreek Hill or who gives a shit. They don't know anything. The guy's not putting his window down. What would you do if a cop pulled you over? Have you ever been pulled over by the police or no?
I mean, I have been a couple times, yeah.
I have my glass on. What's that say, that sweatshirt?
It's a Saratoga.
Saratoga.
Dark Horse,
So-
great store downtown.
Yep. If a cop pulled you over, or Mike or Dave or Justin or I, and you had tinted windows, and the cop said, roll the windows down, sir, what would you do?
I'd roll the windows down.
What would you do?
Roll the window down.
Dave?
I'd roll the windows down.
Mike, if you were driving,
I'd
I'd be
say,
in trouble.
sir, don't ask why I'm driving this.
I call my agent. I roll my window down.
Now, you will not like this rebuttal, but in his mind, he's saying, if I roll my windows down, people are going to notice me. TMZ is going to start taking pictures of me. I'm protecting myself and trying to talk back to them.
Tough
through the window.
poopies population one. Like, that's too bad. You're a rich football player. That's life. Too bad.
Also,
Also, don't break the law.
Also, he didn't get pulled over because he looked suspicious.
Did he break was it the same thing as Scheffler? Like he took a wrong turn into the
I thought he was
entrance?
speeding. Was he
I
not
think
speeding?
I read somewhere that it was 155.
Okay, so if that's true,
Near the stadium?
if that look that up, Justin,
hold on,
confirm
Justin.
it. Confirm that. I haven't seen anywhere. If that's
I have
true,
not seen that anywhere.
what's that, Dave?
That seems a little high for
That car looks like you're gonna be going 150.
Seems like the son of a cop.
He was literally right outside the stadium.
He's also a cop himself, Hill. I mean, he wants to be an officer, so maybe he's practicing chase. He told him he wants to be a cop.
Oh, really?
Right.
True.
Yes, yeah. So I have no, whatever. Black, white, I don't care. And believe me, I understand this is far more likely to happen to a black person. Totally understand. that.
Apparently, it's fake. He wasn't going 100.
Good job. I did not think that was the case. I thought he was speeding, though, no?
Right next to the stadium.
60 and a 40.
Yeah, I mean, that's against.
I go 60 to 40 all the time.
Okay, is that breaking the law?
Sure, yes.
Well, there you go. Could you get pulled over going 16 to 40?
Absolutely.
All the time. Like, I have no, look, I've had my issues with speeding in traffic as well. I got through it. I beat it.
You did.
But I'm rolling my fucking window down. That's like one, and I get it. Like, hey, a black guy's a different. I completely understand.
Well, you don't think it was excessive after that? So can we agree that it was excessive? Okay, that's fine. Okay, I wanted to.
I don't think he was speeding that, but like, I have no problem with them taking him up.
But you're justifying their actions afterwards because of that first.
No,
once he's out of the car, the phone is down.
They
have
overreacted.
him. They got him.
Did you have a problem with them dragging him out of the car and throwing him on the ground?
No, because he had his window down.
Correct. So we agree. We essentially agree. I don't really know what my problem. My issue is like he's a prick. He was breaking the law. He didn't do what an officer told him to do. And by the way, the officer wasn't like saying, "Hey," the officer saying, "Roll your window down." And by the way, people are like, "Oh, the officer getting more angry." Of course, their thing is just to get fucking shot.
Keep your window down. Keep your window down. I'm gonna get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car.
Is that cop a white guy, by the way?
Didn't sound like
He is not. I don't know what that means.
Unless he's doing a very offensive.
Because at one point, Tyreek says something about his skin color. He's like, we're dark too.
Yeah, he's like, I don't give a shit, basically. Yeah. He's exactly right. That to me, like, I got to be honest, if those cops lose their job, I don't think that's going to happen.
One of those cops is.
That's great. So Robert Devine's a fucking... you think that guy should lose his job?
No, I said he's going to. This is the way social media works now, and the way that the
Dolphins are putting out statements.
They did last night, yeah.
That's why it's always a disservice to make it a race thing too, because I got arrested at 16, and I got a knee in my back, and they called me a scumbag. I was a kid that pushed my friend at the carnival.
I mean, it can be race related, of course,
but I think a lot of times it's an overzealous cop.
Yeah. Like, I mean, this was not race related, so right. I don't know. Like, if he's going 42 or 52, it's probably not an issue. Don't break the law.
As the sites that Justin go to says, these guys are probably going 100.
That's true. That's a good point. His math's a little fuzzy.
They're always good.
I don't know. Do you disagree, Justin? I know you're pro cop, but
no. I mean, it was obviously like but also like what happened was they kept overreacting to each other,
right?
And then it blows up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
I didn't think he was overreacting. outside of the car. He made a mistake not getting out of the car in a timely manner at the window thing and everything. But outside of the car, he was just like talking back.
He didn't put his window down.
Yeah. No.
It's also is it worth this much discussion?
Well, he's famous.
Like, no, but I'm saying is like let's say the cop misbehaved, like stepped away.
Right.
Is it worth this 3 days of talk about it?
Well, we live in a
what I
world
mean?
now where this is just.
We also just saw the video
cycle,
yesterday.
I know, but I'm saying even at its worst, if we say the cop was wrong,
Right.
is it how bad is it?
I mean, they
You
weren't
know?
kicking him in the fucking
Right,
head.
right.
To me, it was in a way like I wouldn't say a study in whatever. They weren't calm about it, but like they didn't fight him, they didn't punch him, they didn't kick him. Like they didn't like what he did, and that was it. This isn't like I mean, Scheffler literally did nothing wrong. Like Scheffler very happily rolled down did whatever the fuck they wanted him to do.
They say he dragged the cop.
Yeah, it was
It's
crazy.
in the video, he didn't do anything.
So I mean, if this cop loses a job, that's crazy to me.
Is
crazy.
it still like? Are they still talking about this morning on the ESPNs of the world? And stuff?
Oh, I don't know. I saw Stephen Smith tweet before he even knew what the story was. Like, what
This is what we're talking about when we talk about the ease with which dehumanization kicks in when it comes to black men. Why are you doing that? Why was that necessary? He clearly was not a threat.
Well, how does he? Let me ask Stephen Smith, who knows nothing. He's never knows as much as I do about being a cop. What would he do if some guy didn't roll down his window and you live in an area? Maybe I don't know. Maybe these guys have been shot at.
Was he saying he's not a threat once he's on the ground? I don't know.
What's that, Mike?
Once he's on the ground with handcuffs on, he's not really a threat at that point. I would agree.
No,
with
I
Stephen
agree.
A.
But what did they really do when he was down on the ground?
They put a knee in his back and they pretty
Okay, that's their
forcefully put him on
job.
the curb.
That's their job. Then what did they do? Did they kick him? Did they punch him? Did they?
No, I thought they. To me, it was a lot of force when they were putting him on that sidewalk there.
I agree.
But when you
that's
watch
what I
it,
thought.
like most people watching that are not overanalyzing it the way you guys are having a discussion right now, and it just looked like a very tense overall.
I'm sure it is. These
Right.
guys think they're going to get shot all the time.
Right.
I don't really know. I don't really know what they're supposed to do. I don't. I don't know. I had very little. They could have been less reactive, sure, but overall, way more blame on him.
Well,
Not even close.
It starts with him. None of this happens without him not rolling his window back up.
Right.
tinted window. So if you want to say that's where it starts,
Yeah.
I get that.
All right. What else, guys?
Right. So, I'm a good old country boy from South Georgia, man. Like I'm not a big believer in dividing people. I don't believe in all that, man. I believe in bringing people together.
He's just going to use this for as long as he possibly can.
It's crazy.
He's had a terrible past, and now he can
Yeah.
kind of spin it a little bit.
Yep.
He's a total scum too. I mean, but whatever. Yeah. What else?
I think Justin said Jerry Thornton wrote a blog defending Tom Brady's broadcast, but I'm
I
assuming
saw,
it
it
was
was sarcastic. It was
right?
it was kind of like he was doing this whole thing. I'd read some of it. Yeah. The only person who thinks he was good was Mut and Al Michaels. Two idiots. Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, so you think Al Michaels? You think he's friendly with Brady?
I'm sure he is.
And how many
yes.
sit
San
downs?
Francisco,
Saturday,
California,
also
yeah.
Saturday night sit downs before Sunday
Get-togethers,
night
yeah.
games. A million of them. I love Albino, as Dennis Miller used to say, but not good. Not good. Brady. I tweeted out yesterday. It doesn't move my all-time quarterback rankings though.
That's good.
Yeah. Where did I have him? 14th,
Something like
16th, 14th,
16th, I think.
16th. Yeah, he's top 16. Yeah. Do you think he's a top 16 quarterback of all time?
Yes, definitely.
Then we
yes.
agree.
Yeah.
I will say this. Very easy system they had for him over the years in New England. I will just say that. I will just say that. I will
System
just say
quarterback?
that. Castle was
I mean,
good.
Matt Castle won 11 games.
Castle was good that year. He was very good that year.
Jimmy G.
Jimmy G was good before he got hurt.
Brissett.
2 games.
Huh? He was good though.
He was good.
He was very good.
Yes.
People at Patriots fans were ready to throw Brady out with the fucking bathwater.
A couple radio hosts wanted to go live on the air at 5:30 to talk Garoppolo's
Not a couple.
Instagram. Yes.
One.
Myself and Chris Curtis.
He's not a radio host. He wasn't
He
then.
is now.
Yes, he
He is now. He's a big star.
Yes, we're getting a text like 4:52 or whatever. Like,
Ready to go for you, boss. Let's go.
Yes. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
You mentioned yesterday in passing in the show. Did you officially have a heart attack or
No, that was because YouTube never works. People are tweeting me all the time. It skips all the time here. I don't know if that's. I said, if you remember back in January, I had that thing where I thought I was having.
I was at my kid's basketball game and you were at the hospital.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. When I thought I was having a heart attack, I went in for the
EKG or the MRI.
Whatever. So they put me under the thing, and I was like, "Get me out of here! I can't do this." Yeah, no, I never had a heart attack.
I by the way, was watching.
I listened to the podcast version. It said the same thing. It didn't skip.
Maybe I just misspoke.
I think when I had my heart attack a couple months ago.
You had a heart attack.
Oh, I think I said when I had my heart attack thing, or was what I meant. Like, I mean, God, if I had a heart attack, I think I would have missed some fucking time on the show.
But you're that.
It would add to your legacy.
No, if one person's going to come back in on Monday,
That is true.
do a show, that'll be you.
I get confirmed. To my knowledge, no heart attacks.
Okay.
You're the one who's gonna fucking give him a heart attack with all this fucking.
Good one, Justin. Huh? What kind of joke was that?
You're giving him a heart attack.
What are you, my fucking grandmother?
So I got one. So Justin
sounds like a stereotypical Jewish grand. No, you're the one that's gonna give him the heart attack.
Hey, my agita. Hey.
Funny thing ever said.
Anywhere.
Well, it was tough because he was laughing at it.
What's funny? I was gonna say,
You talking to me? You talking to me or you, Mike? For a second.
He simultaneously was laughing and giving up on it at the same time.
Because when I was saying, I was like, "This is a joke." I say to like Bubba.
Right.
Hey, no, he would get.
But he's like, you're the one that's got.
You know, my advice is just
son of a gun.
It's like one of those Joe Booth jokes in the middle of her. He's just like,
a couple claps will work there. Can I say one more health one for Justin? Not the drinking thing. So I have a family friend who kept getting acne in the same area. I thought it was acne. Ended up because they kept getting the same area. It was like a form of skin cancer. You keep getting acne in the same area. Have you gone to look at that, or do you think it's just acne?
No, I probably should though. I thought about
because
that
it's repetitive over and over in the same spot.
I
by the way, if you're talking about health issues for Justin, I don't think acne.
I was not expecting that.
I'm just saying, it just happened. She had a big scar on her head. What happened? She kept getting a zit in the same spot. I went in. Turns out it was a sign of skin cancer.
My dad had skin cancer. Just blast it off. Like,
I'm saying, I'm just.
But by the way, if you're not proactive, it can kill you.
That's right. Yeah. So I probably should get a check.
I wanted to mention the last couple of shows.
Just of all things, Justin died of skin cancer.
That'd be fucking awesome.
This is tough. I don't like saying this to Justin because I know I wouldn't like it said about me.
Oh no!
But I was with a kid this weekend who knows the show, like doesn't know a ton about the show, but knows it on social media and stuff. And I think I mentioned Justin or something, and they go, "Oh, the kid with the acne."
That's a trademark.
Yeah, that hurt me, buddy. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's part of your. I remember when I was going through puberty, the only time so far, and I didn't get really active. I got those like white, like not quite like like bumps almost, like not full zits. I'm upstairs to my room because my mom and my dad didn't. I don't know about the Viking, but Mike obviously didn't have a father, but. Nobody talked to me about puberty. I was the oldest.
No.
I've said this before. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Nobody to talk to. Shit was coming out of my penis and I was sleeping. I didn't know what was going on. I walked upstairs one day and on the bed my mom had gotten, like, your body is changing book. And first of all, I looked through and see it was like naked, like drawings of women I could masturbate to. It wasn't. But one of the things was that acne actually, one of the chapters was that, what are you guys doing back there?
Phone.
Okay. Hold on. One of the things was like acne actually adds character to your face.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So,
I didn't see
a unique guy.
Commercials. I didn't see that.
Just one of the great character actors of all time.
Yeah, I had acne bad, and I would pick and poke at it, which I'm sure was
hard not to.
I have some scars here from picking at acne.
Hard not to.
I get like craters, and it's just
it's kind of satisfying. Who's calling that, Dave? Do you think I can see that, Dave?
I don't know who's calling.
Okay, answer the phone. Yeah. Hello.
Hey, it's Billy Joel.
Oh wow! Wow! Big get here.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure your health was good. Have you have any reasons or you have any thoughts of why you got a heart attack potentially?
Well, Billy, why don't you tell me why? I think you may have a lyric that might tell me why.
Because working too hard can give you a heart attack. You ought to know by now. All right, Kirk, have a great day.
Thank you, Billy. Congratulations. There you go. It's weird instinct.
Proves that for 1 second he was listening.
That's true. That's true. What are you two doing back there?
He's telling me to call somebody else now.
Why?
Because they tried calling in.
Okay. Justin, can you turn off that fucking thing?
Turn off what thing?
Somebody called you to go to your voice again? Is that why you want them?
Oh, just the do not disturb?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
No, I'm your boss. Turn it
on do not disturb during the show
all day.
Only it's on do not.
Like if shit's going on, like real, like work, I call him. It's, hi, it's Justin.
And it's only funny the first 8 times.
Yeah, I normally get back to you pretty quick though.
I know, but how about just answering the fucking phone?
Because someone, there's rumors that someone might have given out my number. And I've been getting phone calls.
Good. I'm going to give it out if you don't turn it off. Okay?
Please don't.
Okay?
It's off.
I'll do it here. I'll do it on Named. I'll do it on Surviving. I'll do it everywhere.
It's off.
Jesus.
You have an iPhone?
Stays in the edit on Surviving.
If it's a weird number, it's something, just write the voicemail and then block the number.
Well, it's coming from a blocked number, so that's the problem.
Can you just block like all block
that
numbers like a, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah.
Stay one step
Is there
ahead
a way
of
to
the
do
scammers.
that? I don't even know.
I'll do that.
You mean block all numbers, but you can specify which numbers you'll.
I just
allow
mean
if
like
you
what it says no call. Can you block the no caller ID thing in total? Or the
I would imagine
don't
so,
know.
right?
Yeah,
I have no
I know Verizon has that. They
Is
have
that right?
some option. I think you might have to pay for it, but you can. It filters out spam calls.
What's a famous like no answer guy? And he also never says goodbye at the end of a phone conversation.
I'm a quick hang up guy.
Hang up?
I'm just like,
Yeah, it doesn't really bother me.
I like that.
It doesn't bother me either. I'm not it's weird saying hello to
give me-
somebody anyway.
Give me an example though. What's the
Like,
point of the conversation?
We're talking whatever. We're ripping whatever, some show or something. And I'm like, and he's like, all right, I gotta go. He's like, all right. And he just goes.
Oh, so there's some form of goodbye.
Okay.
Not even,
Hey,
not even
Mike,
sometimes.
I'll go behind the curtain. 98% of the time, it is him saying, I have to go.
That's true.
It
I just
is
make
him
it-
say-
Sure.
It is,
Nobody makes up saying that my
I mean-
daughter's calling him more than me.
I
on the
mean,
phone.
we talk about the show. He rips my
Okay.
show. We do some radio talk.
Well,
and then
that's all
you
fine,
can hear him
though.
getting bored and going like, my favorite is, I'll be around later. For what? We're going to talk again?
Well, you never know.
I'll
I'm
be
here
around
for
later.
you.
That's
Oh,
it.
sorry. Fine. I'm not around then. Fine. If you ever need me, I'm there. But
just
okay,
say I'm
forget
bored.
It.
I need to go now.
I'm always bored
I'll
talking
be
to you.
around.
I like
Last
checking
time I
in.
was in, I walked in. I'll be around later. For what?
I am. Well, one day I won't be. How will you feel then?
Oof, I'll be sad.
That's what I'm saying.
Might be a heart attack. Who knows?
Could be. Hello. Who's on? What are we doing?
Klemmer.
Hello, it's me, Chris Clemmer.
What do you want?
Why
are you bothering me? What do you want?
That sounds like he would do a
I know.
Chris Clemmer impression on the phone.
Clemmer
Hello,
thinks-
it's me.
Chris
It's Chris
I know
Clemmer.
Clemmer just thinks he's this big star. Now all of a sudden he's like booking
No.
times to come on the show. He's like, the first guest on the Tonight Show. Go
What are
ahead.
you talking? No, that is not true.
What do
No,
you want?
I have
What would that
questions. I have a
sound like,
question for
Chris?
Mutt.
Yo, Clemmer is so down on you, Mike.
Well, get in
so,
line. Jeff Lowe and Clemmer and all you guys bad mouthing behind my back. I get it. I hear
No,
what's
it's
going on.
not. No,
I hear
just
what's
no. We
Behind
like
your
you,
back?
Mutt.
You're
Do it
We-
to your face.
behind your back.
That's true. Well,
Jeff's
Jeff's
just
not.
become the obvious joke guy. I like it. Go ahead.
Hi, Chris.
No, I like Mutt. I want him to work here. I don't understand.
Here.
Mutt, you said that Brad offered you an opt out.
No, we
What?
sort of joked like you want out of your non-existent, quote unquote contract.
So,
I wouldn't
so the
do that.
contract's not even real.
Well, it's an
Quote, unquote.
agreement. And sign it in blood. If
You didn't sign it. In
I could walk away and fuck them. Yes, I could do that. I could walk away and screw them over. Yes,
No
I could
one ever
definitely do
doubted-
that. All the money they put into promotion and the time and effort and
40
equipment.
Dave, go ahead. Go ahead,
No,
Dave. Go
I'm
ahead.
not. I can't do it. I can't.
Dave,
Come on,
you're-
Dave.
Dave, you're
Come
Dave
on, Dave. We're gonna do it,
Cullinane.
Dave. Come on,
do
Dave.
it.
Let's do
Do
it.
it.
All
Come
the
on.
money they
You
put
came
into
crawling
fucking
back to the show,
promotion.
Dave. Let's
They
go.
said that one
Let's go,
screen,
Dave.
and they wrote a
Let's
fucking
go,
press
Dave.
release, Mutt.
Yep, that's
There's
what they
no
do.
promotion.
Yep,
There's none. You
there's
got no
a ton of
promotion
promotion.
from Kirk Minihane.
Yep, and that's why I'm
it.
here,
That's
Dave.
who was there.
Yeah,
That's
and
who
that-
was listening.
Yes, and I said
You did
thank
the
you to them.
promotion.
And
You
yes,
did it.
I'm their promotion part of it.
Yes.
Yes, no shit,
So
Sherlock.
tell them to pound fucking
I'm not
sand and
gonna tell
promote
them to do
yourself.
that.
At
I'm still
Barstool
here.
Sports.
I'm still here.
God damn it.
Promotion.
God, his face is getting all
They
red.
didn't spend 20
You did
cents on
that to him.
promotion.
His face is getting a
You didn't
now
spend
he's having a
20
heart
you
attack,
didn't spend
Mike.
20 cents on promotion, Mohegan, on this. Not 20 cents.
I didn't. What do you mean?
They didn't. You said promotion. Money.
Well,
You
they
said the
did.
Clemmer.
Yes, they spent money on
Exactly.
promotional tools.
Exactly. Clemmer, what were you going to say?
It was that, and then like I just if Dave, if I'm just in shock. If Dave offered, so you're there until November what day? Like the
7th,
8th or
right?
something? Is that what you said?
The last show is November 7th, Chris. Yes.
All right, so don't get mad at me, man.
Chris, we all know.
Chris, Chris, you know why I'm mad at you? The Monkey Boy product's not out yet. I want the Monkey Boy documentary. I want to write about that.
We're
MutStack.
working on that. I told you. I literally texted you. Why?
I know.
So
I know.
November,
I'm excited.
November 8th. You're in theory a free agent. If Dave offered you a contract, then you would come here. You would come to Barstool, right? I imagine.
I don't know what the
No, he
rule
wouldn't.
looks like.
He
I have no
wouldn't. He
idea.
won't tell us
Kirk
why.
and I have
I've
talked
told
about-
everyone.
Kirk and I have talked about this.
I'm the only one who's not mad at him anymore. Have you noticed that, by the way? Doesn't really bother me.
Definitely not.
No, the show stinks. But I'm saying, but if I said, I said yesterday, Clemmer,
you said you wouldn't. It wouldn't happen anyway because you'd call Kirk. Kirk would say, "I don't want Mutt to work here. I would advise them to hire him."
That's not what I said. I said if it was up to
Listen
me.
to the show, that's what you said.
No, I said I don't want you to work here. I would just say it's not a great move by Dave at this point.
Yeah, I totally understand that. Is what it is.
I'd be happy for you if you got the job.
Let's say he went above Kirk's head and offered you a job. You would take that job. It's a full-time job, right?
Yes, Chris. There are family considerations, but why? Who wouldn't want to do that?
What are the family?
I can't do this anymore.
See you in Chicago. Clemmer. What are the family considerations? Like you would.
Well, I couldn't move. I would not move to take.
We've been over this. You wouldn't move. Nobody's saying you would move.
I guess we're never going to find out. The job offer's not there. It's all hypothetical. It's a pretend content move for your show.
He offered you a job.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
You think Dave Portnoy?
But it wasn't just a week ago.
But he did it because
Mike, I'm sorry.
I can't
One second.
accept the job.
One second. I think Dave Portnoy is doing pretend content stuff for the Kirk Minihane show.
No,
you
but
fuck about us.
You're right. That's fair. But it's still hypothetical in nature.
He offered you a job last week. That's not hypothetical.
Well, I couldn't. He offered me a job, but I couldn't take the job.
Okay, but it wasn't hypothetical.
But you could have.
But it was not really detailed what I would do. I mean, it was like,
you
hey,
come in here once a week, and every once in a while you go do horse racing stuff, and you could blog about gambling.
He didn't tell Klemmer what he could do.
Yeah, I think that's one of your like. He didn't tell me what to do.
Okay, it was pretty obvious what you were going to do.
Okay,
I mean, were you going to pretend like going to do the
Was I going to do? Was I going to do? Was I going to do trivia? Was I going to do the case? Was I going to do surviving? Was I going to do mini golf?
The base of it was
that's
you would do your show.
But then you become a personality. Like I'm a much bigger personality within the company than I was when I first got
Hell
here.
yes.
But that's because I grew. The show grew. I did other stuff. I did this. I did that. If I said to Dave, I called Dave today and said, "Hey, Dave, I want to do this for a show." It's like, great. Why are you bothering me? Go do it. Like you're expecting. You have your arms out. You're waiting for a hug. You just got to fucking go at this company. Sprint. Take it. Gotcha. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Great.
Well, forget. I mean,
but I can't write.
Forget
I'm trying not to be that, but I'm saying I can't write right now. It's not possible.
I agree. But I'm saying after that.
You don't think that the Barstool blog would want to publish a content like you wrote over there on Fantasy or whatever that website is?
Dreadful, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, they would like that stuff.
I think it was dreadful. That was okay.
And then, like, you could also be kind of a media guy. Like, you could have written about Brady yesterday or shit like that you're interested in that other people aren't really doing.
Yeah, I like writing about that stuff.
That's what I mean.
MutStack.com.
Some people have said, MutStack.com. Go subscribe.
Some people said.
Critics have said on I saw Mike and Mut, some people on Twitter, two things for real. All kidding aside, do you owe any money to Mohegan Sun? All kidding aside.
Again, I don't want to talk about it on the show.
No bits. Do you actually owe?
No, I don't know anything.
Okay. And I saw people say that
I'm not getting divorced either. At least as of now. That's another one I've seen quite a bit of.
Okay, I don't know if that's true or not, but
I'm not.
That your lovely wife, who I haven't seen in many years, she is blocking you from working with me because I am such a divisive force in your life.
No, one of the great strengths of my wife is that she's no presence whatsoever on social media. Doesn't know any of that stuff. So
Right.
no.
Okay, so you're denying both those claims.
And I'm denying that I said I was going to wear a suit to the show and hid it in my car because Bomber was wearing a.
Nobody said you were hiding in your
Romo
car.
jersey.
Nobody was saying you were hiding.
Fucking Woodward and Bernstein over here.
I said I know you well enough. I wouldn't be surprised if you had a suit in the back, like hung up, and then you saw everyone else was casual, and you're like, I'm not wearing a suit.
I had 3 polo shirts. 2 of them were black. Wasn't going to go with the background. I wore the red one. I will be more dressed up for Thursday.
That was a 7th grade picture outfit.
My nice Under Armour shirt?
Yeah, it looked nice, but it looked like a little 7th grader going for his school picture.
That's how I fucking normally dress.
I agree.
dress
What are you so
I'm a preppy dresser. I
so am I.
understand.
I don't know why you're so defensive.
I'm very defensive.
No one's been critical of this.
No one.
I don't know why you're so defensive. Jesus, Dave, you okay?
I don't think I agree with you on the. You just said something like it's not a good hire for Dave now. I don't think there's a difference between now.
I'm just doing it. Yeah. Okay, it's fine. Whatever. It's not a good. It was never a good hire, but who cares?
Like I said, right? He's not going to support it. So it's fine.
So nobody supported you more than me in the world. You can talk about the Bomber throwing you $200 to go to a fucking roast beef dinner at the Travelers Appreciation Week. But nobody's been more supportive of you than me in this business. Nobody.
Is the Travelers Appreciation thing available?
We'll find out. When's your big Pennsylvania weekend?
Next weekend.
Wow.
Saco, yeah.
Oh,
Saco
weekend,
right,
of course, yeah. Sure.
You have like really low self-esteem or something. Like, are you like you just have no faith in yourself? You have no.
He does struggle with that. I mean, you
There's
heard
something.
Do you know what a hair lip is now? By the way,
Oh, that was unbelievable.
Oh, wow.
I just thought a little mustache was called a hair lip. Turns out.
So you think like right now I have a hair lip?
no, that's too much. Yeah, you have to have a little hair in your lip. Yeah, I was so mad. I didn't even understand what he was saying.
I would love to act that out. The Polish script at some point.
But yeah, you have self-esteem issues. You said that.
Yeah, you grew up in an Italian household. Like that, and a lot of us Italians deal with that.
Is that true?
Yes. Oh, I think yes.
Okay.
I think.
So it probably just comes down to you want to work in an environment where you're told.
Is it a household if it doesn't have a roof?
Yeah, I mean, there's some of that, Dave.
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's fair.
There's some of that.
Fair.
What else?
Speaking of scumbags, you see Deshaun Watson yesterday got another
Yeah, I
one,
got
and then he was getting buried. Like from a timing perspective, he sucked on Sunday, and then that.
Right.
comes
Watson
out.
is much worse than Tyreek Hill as a person. Reading those things, it's
Tyreek Hill broke his
basically
kid's
rape.
arm. But it's like scumbag. Sure, like I'm fine with that. But I'm saying, I don't want to say
$237 million to that guy.
Doesn't mean he's more of a scumbag.
No, I'm just. There's no way he makes the end of that.
I told everyone.
They can't release him.
I told everyone it was. I know. I told everyone it was a bad. Dude, that's a crazy deal. Yeah. What are you doing?
I was checking a text. Nothing important.
Gambling?
No bets today yet.
The bomber?
Okay.
No bets.
Yeah. What else,
The
Justin?
bomber take. You see, there's
The bomber. Tell the bomber to take a shower too. Jesus, I was getting reports he stunk.
Oh, he smelled great.
Okay, just got reports. Good.
Netflix is doing an Aaron Rodgers documentary.
I saw that. Yeah, I find him to be a very boring person.
Did you watch the Connor Stallions one?
I watched some of it before he was doing unnamed. It was.
Well, Dave was a big part of it, but I mean, the guy just blatantly cheated. There's like 90 minutes of how he didn't cheat.
Yeah,
it's clearly cheated. I don't get it.
The David Chase thing was very good. The HBO two-parter. I would recommend that. I think I did yesterday. That was worth watching if you're a Sopranos fan for sure. Ton of like footage, like rehearsal stuff, like people reading for the roles. I really liked it.
On demand or on HBO on the Max app there? Do you know?
Probably on both because it was on HBO proper.
Some things are only on one or the other now.
Right,
It's weird. I can't.
right. I think this is on both.
Okay.
They premiered on HBO. So
Is there anything that's not on Max? I could see it being just on Max.
What do you mean?
But is there anything that's just on HBO and not Max?
Is there anything on HBO? Oh, probably not. Right.
I've seen some newer movies that I can only find on my Xfinity, but maybe.
Oh, really? Like HBO proper?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That seems weird.
Interesting.
Maybe. I mean, it's not a bad idea, honestly, to keep people subscribing to HBO. I guess, right?
Yes.
Yes. I mean, by the way, I subscribe to HBO and I have. I'm like, why the fuck do I subscribe to HBO? I have Max.
I still go to 870 all the time, trying to find like.
So do I.
think it'd
I
be a
like
good
to.
movie,
I like
and
to
it-
flick around the.
I
I'm
do
old.
too.
I like to flick
I'm
around the cable stuff.
Same.
You know, because then once in a while you'll find something that you didn't expect.
Hunt for October.
Hunt for October. I think James Earl Jones is in the Peter Minihane top 5 actors.
It's pretty good.
Sean Connery, because you love those James Bond movies. Peter Sellers, for sure. You love the Inspector Clouseau movies. James Earl Jones, definitely. I'm going to say Morgan Freeman. He loved. What Morgan Freeman movie do you think, Justin, he loved? You probably don't even know this one.
Oh, is it the movie with the bucket kick?
No. The Bucket List?
What?
No, not the bucket
bucket
list.
kick?
The bucket kick. Kick in the bucket.
It's with
The Bucket List with Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
No, that's a good guess.
Oh, the bucket list.
Is it a good guess?
Well, I mean, old people love that.
Shawshank.
Nope, I mean,
Dark
that's
Knight?
easy. He liked Shawshank. Nope, didn't like Dark Knight. Shawshank he really liked. No, you don't even know this one. Lean on Me.
Oh, he's a teacher?
Principal Joe Clark.
yeah.
Yes. He loved that movie. Love. That might be his favorite movie of all time. That was a WLVI 56 Saturday afternoon staple from 3 to 5 on a Saturday afternoon. I don't know, it'd be 5th on his list. It wasn't like crazy for Clint.
De Niro, Pacino?
Yeah, not really. He was not a big fan of he didn't like the big vulgarity in the movies.
Your dad wasn't a Western guy with Clint back in the day?
No, he wasn't a big
My dad
Western
loved
guy.
Dirty
He liked
Harry, I know
Unforgiven.
that.
Oh, he
Loved
did?
Dirty Harry,
Yeah. No.
Hackman, your guy?
He liked Hoosiers, but he didn't like him as much as me, that's for sure. I don't know. Oh, I know who it is. Oh, Robin Williams. Loved Good Morning Vietnam and loved Patch Adams.
Patch Adams?
Loved Patch Adams. Oh, loved it.
Really?
Yeah, loved it. Not as much as
Taking a
Jerry,
read on
but he
this
loved
guy.
it. Yeah. It was good. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. I'm like, Jerry, the guy was like, somebody walking with cancer and he'd like squirt a flower at them.
It
You
made
need to
their day.
laugh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
you need to laugh.
That's what Jerry brought at those Jimmy Fund things.
Why can't we get Patch Adams to the Jimmy Fund?
Cute nurses.
Jerry's dream would be Patch Adams was a woman with enormous tits and sprayed flower juice on these people during the thing. Perfect guest at the Jimmy Fund.
Jerry's putting
These
whoopee
doctors
cushions
are
on the kids'
boring.
couches.
Patients are dying.
Great, Barry Robbins again. Fantastic. Jesus Christ.
Meter, what do you got on the card over there? Donations.
How's the Meter Andrew Marchand podcast?
I listened to one of the big clips today was Meter ripping FAN.
Oh.
For bringing back John Sterling for the Yankee playoff games.
I'm with my guy Meter and with my guy Francesa.
Why?
Just, you know what?
First of all, who the fuck is Mike Francesa to say that?
Presented
Honestly,
by Bet Rivers.
It feels like a little below. Just retire. Like, it's over.
I don't mind because they haven't hired a guy.
Oh, is that?
They
Oh, I
have
know
like
that.
it's like 2 or 3 guys.
Didn't what's his face get the job?
Ricky Ricardo.
The guy who I don't think that's his name.
I think it is.
What? That's his name?
I think so.
Ricky
yeah.
Ricardo?
That's one of the guys,
They had
right?
some rotating guys because they had what's his name?
Was there some guy? Was it? Yeah, Card did. Was there some guy that starting rescued from like a river or something? Remember we read that story? Guy's name was Ricky Ricardo.
If not, I sound extremely racist.
I was gonna say this
but it is, right?
Oh boy, that was a big one. I was throwing it out there.
That was it.
It's like, I think it was either Ricky Ricardo or We Too Low. I don't know what.
Ricky Ricardo is a Spanish and English
You
language.
don't think that guy should have the job
It was
then?
him or Sleepy Gonzalez. I figured it was one of those guys.
Let Ricky Ricardo call the games.
It is
all
a great
year.
name. But it's between Ricky Ricardo and someone else, so I don't know.
Yeah. Susan's still doing it, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. She'll be happy that John's back.
I would think, yeah. Oh, I'm fine with it. Yeah. Yeah.
Ameter's so happy. He loves this. You know, he's the biggest gossip anyway. It's a good spot.
Yeah, but I bet you I haven't listened to it yet. I love Meter. I'll listen to it. I bet you it's a lot of ass kissing, though.
Did you hear, speaking of Yankees broadcast,
Yeah.
I heard while I was in Chicago, one of my buddies was telling me, I didn't realize this Friday, we didn't catch it while we were watching the game, but Michael Kay and John Flaherty got into some beef. Did you see that?
We didn't play
But then they did like a makeup the next day or something?
Well, the next day.
You weren't very talkative on the bus this morning to the field, but as I was driving here, I was thinking it'd be great to get a place that's close. You can walk back and forth. I know you mentioned Don Zimmer living out in the apartments out in center field, but I just had a lot of time to think on the team bus today because it was just very quiet.
So you'd rather me be chatty. I wasn't feeling great.
I haven't seen you in a long time, right? You don't work road trips anymore when I'm on the road. So I thought we would catch up, but it quickly was evident that you weren't in the mood. So I gathered my thoughts about how it would be nice to live close to Wrigley, walk back and forth to the park.
Interesting narrative that you're putting together.
He's pissed.
Because I've been told by executives that you prefer to work with Rucco.
That's great.
And they kind of go for a little while.
So Michael Cage is a baby, huh?
Well, he just a couple days ago, like he responded to somebody who called him like a Yankee bootlicker. He did this huge rant on Yes
That's what he is,
on his
right?
show.
He works-
Yes, absolutely is.
Wait a minute. On Yes, he was saying he wasn't a Yankee bootleg?
Yeah, he was like defending
The
him.
Yankee
and Yes.
entertainment.
It was
I mean,
so bad. It was so bad.
He's a loser.
He's humorless.
And then I guess the next day he was like, well, John, I guess we can't joke around.
Oh, he did that?
Yeah. But at Wrigley, we did spot him with John Flaherty. So
they were okay.
Wow.
Seems like they were all right.
You spotted him with John Flaherty?
Well, not
I was going to say,
collectively.
wow.
We
They really are.
the
They must be getting along very well. They're screaming and hugging each other. Wow. How was the Wrigley experience?
It was good.
Yeah. Did you go to all the games? Or?
It was cool. No, just one.
One game. Yankee win?
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Because they lost the...
2 shutouts in a row, and then they lost the last game.
Right, yeah. 2 out of 3. We'll take that.
Yeah.
Judge is stuck on 51, though.
Wow.
It's moved him down to my all-time Yankee list till it's another one.
All right.
Right now. But he'll be back. He'll be back. Yankees are not winning the World Series this year.
No?
No.
Don't have the pitching? What
Yeah, it doesn't feel. It just doesn't. I'm not getting that feeling. Oh, I do like Sterling back calling the playoff games.
That is nice.
Does that affect your prediction?
It does. It makes you feel better about it. Yeah.
If they get swept in the first round, he's just going to go home.
Sterling is the greatest broadcaster of all time. Yes, he's the funniest broadcaster of all time.
Oh, yeah.
So it's different
Yes.
than...
But like when he's singing and like it makes me. He makes me.
He's my favorite.
He makes me
to
laugh.
listen to, yeah.
He's way better than Castiglione.
I'm a Castiglione.
Oh, that's not
Hall of
even
Fame.
a question. Castiglione might be like the worst.
He's just boring.
He's boring, terrible voice.
Terrible voice, like absolute bum. I remember when his son, that idiot, first got the job in Boston.
Duke Castiglione.
He messaged me. He's like, "Hey, do you mind if we talk? 'Cause I think you've been critical of my dad." And I was like, texting like, "No."
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a rough look.
No, I don't. We have a mutual friend who's a great guy, but yeah, Duke Castiglione.
Bradfo?
Yeah.
I think Bradfo's friendly with them.
That's not a mutual friend. No, I say he was a great guy.
Bradfo's a great guy. He's a great guy.
Is he? I mean, I love him. Is he a
Yes.
great guy?
Yes.
When was the last time you talked to him?
Months.
Oh, really?
No, I haven't talked to him.
All right, what else, Justin?
Big debate tonight.
Yeah.
Excited?
I'm really excited. You can't interrupt each other. You can't ask each other questions. It'll be muted the whole time. Should be really, really good.
Good.
I'm going to watch it.
It'd be great if Kamala sounded horrible, where we're like, I think she's dying too.
It just comes out. She's stumbling. I think she's going to be, I think she knows exactly what she's going to be asked. I'm not saying she's being, but, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out. She'll give her programmed answer. She's not going to hurt herself. Same with Trump. I think Trump will be okay. Like, I don't think it'll be a big determining factor, these debates.
Trump doesn't
it's
feel
pretty
as
close, man. I mean,
That's what I mean. But I feel like
either way.
I think people made
right
their
now?
minds. I don't think they're going to watch tonight. The Biden thing is just...
that was Portnoy's take yesterday. Nobody's making up their mind. Based
Right.
off
The
the
Biden
debate
thing
of
was
it.
different because that was like, holy shit, like this guy.
I think Kamala could have that type of moment tonight.
In a good way or a bad way?
Bad way.
I think President
she
Trump could too, though. If he's
shown
overreactive.
a few. Yeah, he's. I thought he was so good in the first debate. He's probably due to step in a little bit. But I think, based on how many policy changes, forget. You don't care.
No, while you're
No one
looking.
cares.
Sorry, I looked in the hallway.
No one
Literally,
cares.
Justin's
No one cares.
Bear is looking back at me.
He's right in the corner.
I hadn't noticed it until you started.
Smells like beer and wings and perfume from Hooters.
Literally, that bear, just by being near Justin, would have flunked a DUI.
And I think he brought that because he's hoping the girls take a picture with him and the bear.
Yeah, that's why I brought that.
That's not bad theory. That's not bad theory.
It's a great icebreaker.
That's not bad theory.
That's
That's
definitely not because Kirk said bring the fucking bear to Hooters.
Not a bit. You're not a bit guy.
The next first date you go on, you have to bring the bear with you too.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, what do you want me to say? Do you like having this job?
I do. I love this
Then
job.
you're bringing the bear with you on the next
You
first
should
date.
change your profile picture. Whatever apps you use, you should change your profile picture.
You should do that now. Just
You
get
know
ahead of this.
You know that one where it's like the one you took the other day?
Yeah.
That should be a profile picture.
Should I wear a bicycle helmet too?
No, Justin. I'll handle it. Your humor's on point today. But
it's not great.
Did he move it? Is it literally right
Did
there?
you have a concussion or something? What's going on with you? Are you drunk? Is
birthday night last night. Went for wings.
Oh, what'd you do? Did you go to the wings place?
No, I literally.
1 second. We'll talk about. Let me talk. What should I do first here?
New read with Milton's.
Oh, good. We'll do Jackpot first. We're excited to introduce our new sponsor, Jackpot, America's #1 lottery app. Jackpot makes it easier than ever to order national and state lottery tickets right in your phone for a chance to win big. I am not, admittedly, a huge lottery player, but I guess this makes sense, right?
Jack Pocket, right?
Jack Pocket, yeah.
Did
Why?
they spell it right? No,
You said jackpot.
Yeah.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Jack Pocket.
Great app.
Pocket.
I've used that app. Great app.
Have you?
Yeah.
Mega Millions is currently over $500 million. Over $540 million in lottery prizes have been won on Jack Pocket. New customers use my name, KIRK. Your first ticket free. Download Jack Pocket today. Use my name, Kirk. Jack Pocket, America's #1 lottery app and official partner of Barstool Sports. Go do that if you're a lottery player, please. What's the closest convenience store to where you live? You should open one in your house.
Oh, Cumberland Farms.
Oh, yeah.
Drumhill.
Free air, tire air for your tire.
I heard you say that. I believe you got
You know
to
the
put
one
a
Bill Rick
couple
I'm talking
quarters
about
in.
or no?
No,
Do you know Bill Rick well or no?
I called bullshit when you said that.
What?
I think Justin should drive to the.
Absolutely.
You know what? I can stop. I will stop there on the way home because
You know where Garrison? You know the
Garrison's ice cream place. Yeah.
No. It's like a sports bar. In Billerica Center. Isn't that called Garrison?
That's usually so hammered. He's like,
That's
this
true.
is good
He's
ice
got
cream.
some ice cream.
Where's the place that Danny and I are meeting for a Pats game? I don't know what bar we're going to meet.
Don't say that.
We are definitely meeting.
Please
Danny
don't
who?
say that. Danny
Danny
from
and Bill
Billerica.
Ricca.
I feared that's what you
My guy.
So it's a Cumberland Farms. It's in, that little like strip, Bill Rick one that has like the Belly Buster Diner and all that stuff. Do you know that or no? It's right by the river, basically.
I won't pretend I know it. No, I don't know.
Why
Bill
are you
Ricca
calling me
that well.
bullshit then?
Because I've
Call the Cumberland Farms right now in Billerica.
Because the one in Drumhill, you got to put a couple quarters in at least, or put your card in.
It's
I've never
fancy.
seen free air.
That's all
are
air
you
is
kidding
go
me?
outside, you idiot. All air is free.
I mean, like a
good Justin
station.
I'm trying to work on it.
North Billerica?
Oh, which one is it?
Yeah, it's by
I got
Garrison's.
the app. Let me
It's
see.
by Garrison's, yeah.
Yeah.
It's North Billerica. You have the app. These Cumberland Farm sandwiches are delicious.
Good morning, Cumberland Farms. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Kirk Minihane. You have a air for your tires there?
We do?
Yes, I was just there the other day. It is free, right? You don't have to put any money in for it.
Correct.
Thank you very much. Have a lovely day.
Oh, you're welcome. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
I apologize.
Comment?
It's
Fuck
fair.
you, Mutt.
That's fair.
Fuck you.
That's fair. And
You questioned me, and I proved you wrong.
I will not go to the one. I will go for free air in Bill Ricca now. It's 10
I'm
minutes.
telling you,
down
I
the
do it even if my tires are full. If I drive by, because I just like the
road. Again,
experience.
why?
I like this. Because it is the closest I get to being a man. You know, like it's beep beep beep.
Do you
beep,
check
beep.
the PSI first to see where you're at, or just go right in?
I go right in. I put a number in there. I put a high number up there, and I'm like, let's let her rip.
Wow.
Yeah, let her rip.
That's not.
Well, I'll put it 70. I'm saying, I put up a. By the way,
Well, your car's so expensive, you're probably readjust
not to go
all
back
that.
in time, but my guy with the NFL, when it's a winter, the fucking tires are like.
Okay, Dan.
I was just about to say,
It's
does it make you
true,
think
though.
about the old
Very
days?
It does. I yell at my tires. You should read the Wells report. The tires looks at it. So anyway, yeah. So there you go, Mutt. Apology accepted. Well, no,
apologize.
but don't dis. You hear how
Now I don't have
nice.
to drive there anymore.
You know how nice they are, those Cumberland Farms people.
I love Cumberland Farms.
So do I, by the way. Like I still like the old Cumberland Farms, the blue symbol versus the new one.
So did you see? You don't follow them on Twitter, but they tweeted out yesterday.
Cumberland Farms.
Why do
The
you?
old. We did some stuff. I was just. They don't tweet very much. They're not filling up my feed.
You follow them on Twitter?
But they tweeted out the old logo and said, "Should we drop these?" And I was like, "Oh, the old
Really?
the old blue and orange."
I'm gonna see how many
Cumberland
people
Farms
I
logo.
follow who follow Cumberland Farms on Twitter. Do you think anybody else does, Mike? Yes or no?
Jerry might.
No,
still.
maybe one
I
of
don't
the
follow
radio
Jerry.
guy. Yeah, but I'm going to guess just Mut.
Unless it's an ad.
No,
Followed by Phil Perry and Mike Mutnansky.
I love Phil Perry.
I follow Phil Perry. He's a nice guy though. He's a fan of the show.
Second one down. Should we drop? That's the old school Cumbies logo, the blue orange
not,
logo.
Well, not changing it like for merchandise. They're saying.
Yeah. I might wear one of those. The one in downtown Pepperell was a pit. I think they cleaned it up finally.
That was a funny Jerry moment. You weren't on the show. You were no. You still. That was after the
First Cumberland Farms drop? I mean, I heard.
No, but that was after the Dunkin' Donuts disaster where Jerry was like, every day was like, we have to get a coffee and sandwich deal. And he just overreacted every day. One day, like, Jerry's like, you know where I was driving by this morning on the way to work? McDonald's. And I had their Egg McMuffin. I mean, it was good. I haven't had it in years. I was like, Jerry, you got an Egg McMuffin at 4:26 in the morning? I don't believe that happened. You've never eaten before the show. Shut up! What else?
You were talking about his birthday. You wanted to find out what happened.
In the Bear, yeah.
How'd it go? Did you go to John's place, John and Warren's place?
No, I was planning on going there today. I'll go there tomorrow for lunch. It's terrible wings, by the way.
You don't know that, but go ahead.
I do know that.
Are you on dating apps right now?
I'm not.
So we had this date recently, you said.
Yeah, it was a friend.
It wasn't a date. He fucked.
Oh.
They made love.
Yeah.
Who was this person? I mean specifics, but like, what's the history of this person?
Just a friend from high school. Yeah,
she's
in high school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's from high
she's
school.
Walking right into it. Just walking right into it.
What? She's your age.
2 years younger.
All right, sure. How did it go?
Went fine.
Then you got some of that.
Sure.
Made love.
Got in that ass.
That's right.
Did you have a second date?
But like, yeah, we're like friends. We go out.
Why is everything with you? Why can't you?
Well, then what? So it wasn't a date.
It was a mutual sexual experience.
It was.
Oh, this isn't the girl you banged.
Oh, we're talking about the.
Is she a girlfriend?
No.
Might she be one day?
No.
Oh, why? What happened?
She's just
a slam
just wouldn't date. We would never.
I would say friend with benefits, Mike.
If she expressed interest in you that way, you would be interested
Different
in her.
times. Different generation.
We just have like a mutual. Like, yeah, no, we're not doing it.
You know what I'm saying? Like everything with him is like pulling teeth, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's on guard. He thinks this is to make
Next thing
fun.
you know, she's calling in.
Yeah,
that's definitely gonna happen.
tomorrow.
I mean, that's.
Is she attractive?
Yes.
Oh, gee.
Justin, relax.
You know he got a sense of humor from his dad. I can confirm that after the call.
Oh, yeah.
That was so weird. Oh my god.
That was
Very
funny.
strange. Very strange. Were you here for that, Mike? Or
No.
you were. Yeah. It was
Yeah.
funny.
I have heard a lot of those Justin dad phone calls
Over the years.
Where he's even like that in private, where he kind of tries to rush him off the phone a little bit.
Yeah.
Hang the fuck
Oh,
up.
hey, hold on.
Like he thinks he's going to say something around me.
My
that
two
I'm gonna
experiences with
say.
Justin and his dad. One time he's screaming out of the basketball game, and then there was this. So I don't know.
Justin's dad was at the Wilbur pre-show though, right? He came to that like nightclub thing we were at.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's in Portland. I mean, yeah.
So this dawned on me: was the weekend for your birthday? Like, was your dad inviting you out
little
to the
birthday
cabin for your
weekend?
birthday?
No.
It just
You
happened.
sure?
Yes.
So what'd you do for your birthday?
I did nothing yesterday.
You did nothing.
Watched half a movie.
Yeah, I watched half of Rebel Ridge,
Okay.
and then I
Did
just
your
kind of.
mom
You
like
didn't go out like
no
make dinner
cake or something
nothing?
for your mom? I don't know. Like
No.
no gifts?
No, I think we're gonna. She asked, "Do you want to celebrate on Friday?" I said, "Sure."
Sounds like an invite.
You made a decision yesterday. You made a decision of some sort yesterday though.
Oh yeah, then I got sad about James Earl Jones, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm fat."
Oh,
and then I
okay.
decided to go on like I'm looking into like weight loss medication,
Medication. Ozempic?
Ozempic it is.
something like that. Yeah.
Justin.
Why? Why is this a bad
You should
thing?
go because that's not learned
Not
behavior.
healthy. You think they know what
We know
what's
shit about Ozempic right now.
Ozempic,
It's
thank you.
brand new.
Thank you.
And hopefully, like it'll probably kill Julie Fine.
He's not
Nobody
like a
cares,
fat camp guy. I don't know why you keep saying
Why?
fat camp. He's
Why
not a
not?
fat camp guy. He just needs to lose weight and like.
Why do you say
focus.
that?
He doesn't need to
He's
go
fat.
away for
That's
too
what a
much.
fat camp person is.
No, he needs to figure out a diet that works
He's-
for him and
well, that's what
exercise.
they do,
How's that?
right?
How's
No,
that
but
going?
he doesn't need to go away to
think-
fat camp.
I don't think he needs to go.
Well, even
away.
he goes to a group or something.
Right, he does like personal training lessons or something
Yes,
like that. Okay.
but you also have to,
you can
you
still
have to-
do your job.
You also
while
got to eat
doing
right
that.
though.
Yeah,
But that's
I
so
have an
easy.
unhealthy relationship with food, and I think that if I get on medication that helps stop cravings, that will help.
But they say once it's done, you go right back. This is all.
That's what happens. A ton of people get this.
Say.
That's what happens. A lot of people get the stomach staple. You know,
They go right back.
because they don't learn. They just all of a sudden lose 200 pounds.
Like Charlie Weiss ate through the surgery, right? Didn't he get fat?
Yeah,
again
he
afterwards?
blew up.
Yeah.
He's not that. Like if he's walking down the street, you're not
No.
like, oh, he's obese.
No, yeah, you said yesterday he holds the weight well, but
He's
360 is not healthy. There's nothing healthy about having that much weight there.
Right now, I give him 0% chance of making the 30. 0.
Well, that's 2 years.
2 years?
0. Yeah, 0.
That seems
0. Well, mental health and overweight. That's like who's betting on that?
Mental health's been pretty good.
But yeah, sure. Today,
I think he'll make it.
720 days from now, who knows? I wouldn't bet if you said to me even odds, alive or dead at 30.
Over. I want the over.
I
Let's do
bet
it right
dead.
now.
Oh, sure, I'll make that bet.
Okay, over. I'm taking over.
What do you mean over? No, I'm saying alive or dead. Even.
A lot. It's 720 days from now, or
No, it's more than that.
730.
Well, no. Oh, so your birthday is what? It's less than 2 years from now.
Yeah, so
It's
it would
365 times 2.
Go ahead. Let Mut handle it.
So it's 370.
Nope.
No, 770. 670.
Nope.
365 times 2. 730. 730.
You got it.
Sorry. So 729.
I accept your apology.
729.
Well, no leap year. Right. 729. We're done with leap year.
I will
even
take the
money.
Over.
Even money.
Even money. I'll take the over.
Well, by over you mean he'll be alive.
Yeah, you're saying he's dead.
I'll bet you $100. I'll bet you $100.
Deal.
Great. Dead. I say dead.
Alive.
If someone makes
By the way, I'm not rooting for
I'm in.
that. It's just the money. It's just I'm.
Well, you always root for your bet, though.
No. I'd be very happy to lose that bet. Very happy to lose that
Yeah,
bet.
you're betting with your brain, not your heart.
How much will Justin weigh on that day?
Oh, that's a good one.
I'll go double or nothing on that. Over under.
On the day I die, how much will I weigh?
No. If you're alive. If you're alive.
So his
2 years
30th birthday. It's probably a big show.
Yeah, we'll
live
do
show.
30th
Yeah.
birthday. We'll definitely do a live show for that. Alive,
Probably
if he's-
you said like
if
live
he's,
shows.
if he's
for
dead,
birthdays.
if he's dead, we're definitely doing one. You're fine with that, right?
Of course.
Okay.
I'd be upset if you didn't.
316.8.
That's pretty good.
That'd be great. If I weighed 300 pounds, you would be like, holy shit, that is a
316.8.
So that's a 44-pound drop from where he is right now.
326.8. Sorry, you're right. That's too much.
you jumped.
I'm negotiating a number here. What do you want me to do?
Well,
This is what you should be doing on this fucking show Thursday.
I want to root for the under, but
Yeah,
I
but
think the
head not
Ozempic
heart.
thing is.
Head not
I
heart.
think it's.
To me, Justin could be. Justin's weird. As Mike knows better than anybody. Justin's weird. He could be 180 pounds.
No.
He could be 700 pounds 2 years from now. Who knows?
180 pounds. I haven't been that.
More
since I
likely
was
180 or 700.
And he'll do
700.
either one as like a gag.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
He's getting us.
I'll tell you, the one bit Justin can't do is get really skinny though. So far, he's not gone all in on that one yet.
Should I commit to that?
I would love that. Like Justin,
He
like
looks so weird.
180 pounds.
So weird.
Justin, it'd be so funny if it'd be
He'd
so
be on.
weird.
He'd be on that. It'd be really quirky. He'd be on
I
that.
want to
Mount,
convince myself.
he'd be on the ultimate Mount Rushmore. That list, like super skinny Justin.
I'm going to say under 326.5 because what's going to happen? He's going to do Ozempic.
326.8.
They're handing it out like candy. He's going to lose weight. He's going to end up getting laid more, and it want to stay.
But I will say
skinny.
Ozempic, the way we think though, also helps Mike. He could just drop dead one day.
Yes.
There are
You know what
better
I mean?
ways to
There's
do
a
it.
lot
Like
of rumors
with
about that,
AI
right?
now, with Chat GPT, you can say, I weigh this. I want to lose this many pounds, 10,000 steps a day. Give me the full menu for the day, and they give you the entire menu caloric intake.
I don't think that's
for your
Justin's issue. I
entire
think Justin's
day.
aware of that. I think it's more he just likes to
So
eat.
easy.
It gets him through problems, like right.
Well, it's just like
it's been a good friend to you, hasn't it? Food.
It's been my best friend. It's
Your
like
best
it's like
friend.
when I eat, I'm like thinking like, you know how Tom Brady's like saying like what's his favorite ring?
The next one.
The next one.
What's my favorite meal? It's the
Next on your ring, yeah. Well, there you go. Yeah. So you're saying, okay, I'll go over.
I'll go under. So alive
So
and
you
under.
get $200 on that. 100.
Alive and under. 100 each.
Over and dead. Well, but if he's dead, it doesn't matter. We can't weigh him then.
Oh shit! What could we get the coroner to weigh him?
The problem is his water weight. Like I would. That's unfair.
Yeah. I don't know how that
You
works.
shit yourself.
Yeah, there's a
Right,
lot
right,
of
right.
stuff going on. Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't be fair.
I don't like the idea of the Ozempic way.
should I
I think he's
try-
got to
I
do it
don't either.
naturally.
I
I think he's
Should I
I think
try-
Justin will have to be. I remember that famous guy who was the world's fattest guy ever lived. When he died, they had to bury him in like a piano. Like the thing you sit on for a piano. They have to do it with Justin or no?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't hope so.
Maybe he doesn't seem very dignified.
There are plenty of Americans bigger than Justin.
Plenty?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I don't.
Plenty,
I would say
yes.
Yes.
If you go, yeah, you're right. If you go to Disney World, there's a bunch of people. It's true. No, it's true. I'm just
Yes.
thinking like big. You're right about it. And I think Justin looks fine for.
Plenty, but also like I'm probably in the top. I'm 6'3", so I'm in like the top like 2%.
He said he is. He holds it okay.
98th percentile or something. 97th.
Yeah, let's not. I mean, you know,
I did bring a measuring tape to measure mud if we want to measure mud.
does it get up to 5 feet or no?
Sure.
A little over 5'7".
It's a yardstick.
Oh, forget it.
Shitty shoes today too. Show my lifts.
If you die, Justin, you don't want us to do a serious show, do you?
I would be so pissed if you did a
We'll do
serious
bits.
show.
We'll do bits for you. We'll do a biddy
Oh,
show
yeah.
that day. Yeah, we'll do all bits. We'll
Gotta
do
put the
whole
bear
thing.
in that seat,
The
right?
bear. I'll wear my Patriots 69 shirt and we'll do all the dumb jokes.
Cole Strange. I need people to think the entire time, is this...
Right, he's very Andy
he's not actually
Kaufman,
dead.
right,
He's not actually
Justin's
dead.
big
He's coming
fan.
out.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, with Andy Kaufman, it was like, oh, is he? With Justin, it would be like, oh, God.
Is he dead or not?
That's in the cradle in the field.
I mean, while if Jon Stewart was doing that, you just showed up.
Hey, guys.
Just calls in one day. You missed Jon Stewart. You weren't around for him.
I missed that era, yes.
Yeah, good
I caught
call.
the tail.
Very nice. He would like you. You were the good
He would
EI.
love Mut around. He would
You would have been a good
shoot
Mut
you.
night caller.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
He probably
did.
did. He probably did.
He'd be both. He'd be very dismissive of the whole Mut thing. Like, why aren't you taking the job? Fine, whatever.
Yeah, okay. some FAN caller just died. Who was it?
Oh no,
an overnight caller. Shit, an old one.
Dolores? No, one of the.
Not Doris.
No,
She
she
died
a while ago. Yeah.
Somebody else though. You know who just died too was Crazy Alice from
Howard.
Yeah.
Joan?
No way. Really?
Yeah.
Joan from Ridgewood?
I don't think so. I don't know. What else, guys?
I don't want to get too far from the birthday thing because I have a question, birthday related question.
For him or me?
No one, just the room, I guess.
Sure.
How far? Happy belated birthday, Justin.
Thank you.
Your birthday was yesterday?
Yes.
So that's appropriate, right? How long would I be allowed to do that?
What else, Dave? What else you got?
No, all right, never mind.
What is going on today?
What is
Mike of all people?
What the fuck?
There's a reason I asked that.
Okay, land the plane.
Holy shit.
What the hell? What show is this?
There's a reason I asked that.
I might have a worse topic.
Does Mike have prep burger? Is he
There's a reason I asked that. There's a reason. Why would I just bring that up randomly?
What's next, Mike? Have we won a dozen roses?
Did Justin do this to you, randomly?
No.
That does feel like something Justin do like 200 days later.
Well, so I got a text the other day from Julie, 9 days after my birthday. Happy belated birthday. That doesn't seem odd to anyone?
that's
kind of flirty.
I would call it the edge of reason.
That seems very odd to me.
I'll put it this way, I don't want that from anybody. So, like, on my birthday, I don't want it. That's clearly she forgot it. And then,
But who cares?
Right. I was gonna say,
None of you wish me a happy birthday.
I was gonna say, no one gives a fuck about your birthday. Right.
That felt like I didn't know what was going on.
Did you respond? Thanks.
I said timely as always.
You should have waited 9 days and done it. That's very weird.
Right?
I also wonder when people do that, do they expect it in kind?
Oh, so
Like-
I mark it. When's your birthday?
How did she know your birthday?
It's on the show,
I
right?
think you said it on the show.
I said it on. I made reference to it 2 weeks earlier. So what? How would she know that?
So 9 days after a 2 week. That's
Right.
weird.
Maybe she mix up the dates or something. It's not like she's in charge of like dates and stuff
she
like
say
that. So
Not crossing it.
no,
Did she
Very
say it
peculiar, no?
So did she say it yesterday?
Sunday.
Okay. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
I think that is weird.
Right?
Yeah, that's strange.
And I have
That's
to sit
strange.
with this for 2 days.
I think 9.
Within 2 weeks is within reason.
Also,
I don't think so.
That's my rule.
But who is she that sent like?
Also, that's fair. She's not a friend. She's just a cop.
I don't want. I hate when people wish me. I
Well, just
I
like
do it
she
as a
missed
joke, but I don't give a fuck. Like Dave cares about that stuff.
No, I do not. I'm repulsed by my birthday.
It's a big day your
No, my
for your
kids.
kids.
My
Oh,
kids
right.
like
Kids,
my
he
birthday.
hates that they like
The
it. so
Dave's
much.
kids reach out to you, Mike, on your birthday or no? They love birthdays.
Too busy getting driven around a random place. Oh, not anymore.
Now that I
actually,
know
no.
that they could say happy birthday this late, I'm
Well,
gonna
Mut
have them
knows
do a
like me.
card.
He's raised kids now. He's out of that age. Like there was nothing better than going to the mall, walking around and going to the food court, killing 2 hours with your kids.
And that's 2 hours they're not in the house fighting. That's the thing.
Right.
Dave.
Closer to bed.
You know what does that now? Sports. They have soccer for now you don't have to watch them at practice. You can drop them off at practice and come back in 90 minutes. That's clutch.
Chase starts to learn to skate today. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Yep.
That's big. That's big.
So we're getting there.
Figure skating?
So we're getting there. Next topic.
Yeah.
I'll give you a real dumb one. I'll top Mike's
How
dumb
dare you,
topic.
Mike?
I'll give you a dumb one.
Because he's a homo.
He just texted me and said he's not a homo. Chase Cullinane is no homo. I'm no homo. What a great word.
Listen here.
What a great word. Homo, I don't care. It's just a great word. I'm no homo. Okay. What were you saying, Mike? Mike, rather?
A terrible one. I'll try to top Mike and cleanse the palate. So I'm
okay.
I make the boys sandwiches. I make the kids lunch.
What are we
in the morning,
fucking
okay?
doing here, Dave?
I thought that was a good question.
What show is
because
this?
I think it's weirder than you're giving it credit for.
You talk about your mom all the time.
One second, Mike. Yes, I agree. If it had just been like a random friend of yours, I would have been like, who gives a shit?
Of course. It was because it was
I got you. Go ahead.
Was Patricia Minihane a make your lunch? Were you a get like school guy? Or was any weird sandwich you had, or were you peculiar enough we wanted the same thing every day for lunch?
Well, I think you know that answer. But in grammar school, elementary school, whatever they call it now, we did not have lunches.
What?
like we brought lunches to school.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
what was like? Was there? You had that same thing every day. My guess is your mom made you the same thing every day.
My mom made me my sandwiches every morning.
Yep.
I would have either a ham and salami sandwich,
Double meat. Wow.
double meat, peanut butter and jelly,
Yep. Go to.
fluff, or my favorite as a kid, white bread with the bologna.
That's it.
And cheese.
Wow.
You could not beat a bologna sandwich as a kid. With once in a while, I would grab a bag of Munchos.
Oh, Munchos.
Munchos. I haven't had Munchos in Munchos were you got the right one when it was like perfectly angled. Do you know what I'm talking about,
those
Dave?
in years.
You never had Munchos before?
Never had
Justin?
Munchos.
I noticed.
You know what they are,
Are
Dave?
Munchos the little triangle? What are those?
No, they're like
It's a weird shit. What's the
It's
shit?
almost like circular, but
Yeah.
like
I gotta
they.
look at it. Hold on.
Okay.
I haven't had them. They were a big. I always forget the kid's name. He lived with us for a while. With me and Ryan, my mom and my dad.
Adam?
Alan?
Al, yeah, he was a big Munchos guy, and he was right. Munchos were. He went to D'Agostino's in Winchester, and you got the Kirk Minihane
there were
special:
circles.
ham, salami, provolone or Swiss on the bulky, with Munchos and a can of Coke. Bring me home,
That inspired a clap.
Ralph.
That's big.
Yes, Ralph D'Agostino, the master sandwich maker. You could not beat a great D'Agostino with the Munchos. That'd be a big day. But I would also have those like. I think they still have them. My kids don't eat, but like you get like the bag with all the little bags of chips in them, like the
With
mini.
rip the plastic off
Yeah.
and a little mint. I was a huge Fritos guy. That was my go-to, Fritos.
How would your parents score those?
We'd steal.
Okay.
Because I was realizing that my go-to sandwich for a couple of years.
Such a massive bag to stick. the big party size.
Hey, we'll look over there.
I just want to know if this is. I assume it's weird, but I wanted it confirmed. I was a huge peanut butter and cheese sandwich guy.
Oh, what the fuck?
What?
That's weird, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
I had a
Big
friend that did that as well.
Okay.
I don't
It's
wanna-
weird,
Look,
but I had a
fresh
friend-
off the salt controversy last week, I don't want to shame anybody.
You're right about salt.
Thank you. Of course I am. But that is that just feels like a weird texture.
I used to love the texture because the extra salt.
Have you tried it lately or no?
Haven't had it in 30 years.
How
I
about
may have
peanut
to.
butter? I think Ryan used to have peanut butter sandwiches with Rice Krispies in them.
Oh, I don't know, but that's a lot of chewing.
A lot of chewing. It was crunchy.
Crunchy, though. The
yeah,
crunch of the
that's
sandwich.
I didn't like crunchy peanut butter though. I don't.
Oh, I love it.
What are you laughing at, Justin?
I've had a couple.
I can only imagine how depraved this is.
Go ahead, Justin. Top me, buddy.
I've had a couple peanut butter and butter sandwiches before.
Oh, I've heard.
My dad still loves that on toast.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
That's
like
what the
an English
Vikings would
muffin or
always eat
something,
back in
I've
the
heard
old
that.
days
was,
before
yes,
they
yeah.
attacked in war.
I've always wanted to do it. And I don't have the culinary experience to really pull it off, but I've wanted to do a bacon, egg, and cheese with peanut butter on the bread.
Also sounds good.
That's a
Seems like
lot.
that could be
Also
good.
sounds good.
Yeah, I think
Peanut butter, everything's good. It's always
Is
better.
it, pizza? I don't know.
Haven't tried it.
Pasta? It's something like, I don't know.
I don't like that mix.
I do like pesto. Not that's peanut butter, but I'm just saying. Yeah, maybe try it. Why not try it? Well, you're not in Vermont.
I'm
obviously.
not a-
That's a Vermont. That's a Vermont.
I would need someone that's capable
Yeah.
of making a good bacon, egg, and cheese and the peanut
That's a
butter.
Vermont meal.
Look at Justin's
Justin,
face.
I got you, Mike.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Go to the tailgate.
You don't want him doing that, do you?
Not in particular.
I mean, nobody wants to go through that.
What?
Is it your dream, Justin? To like, my dad dreamed of owning a restaurant. Like, do you want to actually own a restaurant?
Not own a restaurant, but like if I could like just like own the shack.
Manage a restaurant?
Oh, whatever. Like, okay, like own the.
It's just the shack.
Yeah, we all have dreams.
I'm confused. You said not own one, but I want to own one.
Like the grill, like
Yeah, like I don't wanna
shack
own
at
like
the
a
golf
whole
course, not like a
big
full restaurant.
Oh, okay. So the infrastructure is there.
Who owns the shack? Is it the course or is it independently owned?
It's owned by the course, but like you have a contract with someone.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you would want that?
Yes.
How much would that cost to buy it?
I don't know.
Yeah. I'd buy that for you if you want. If you turn a profit.
Oh, I turn a fucking profit at that.
I'd buy that. That's something I invest in.
And that's like on the golf course. You
Yes.
don't build too many memories. Like that's just like random people constantly coming up
Memories.
With
What the hell do I care about making a profit?
no, but like I'm
That
shocked
was a
that he
weird
would like
dream.
that spot.
Yeah, what is it? It's a good point.
Like a little mom and pop diner. I could see Justin coming
Right,
out. Like, I'm the
definitely,
chef.
yeah.
Here's what I
Behind
made for
making
you.
the ham and the bacon.
These guys are hammered at the turn looking for a burger and another beer.
And it's really priceless when you calculate the amount of shack girls that would owe you after giving them a recommendation.
Did she get the job?
I never heard from.
So she was not the
I
friend?
think we know the real reason why we went to own the shack. I own this fucking place.
No.
You're never.
Oh, you need
getting
more
out.
shifts.
It's weird. This looks almost like the basement underneath the shack. I hear voices sometimes.
Secret room.
Go downstairs. Can you get some hot dog buns?
What's going on? Oh, imagine how bad the hot dog buns are at that place.
Oh my! If they're like the ones in the practice.
Oh God! People by the 12th tee, they're just violently ill. Oh, I can't even imagine.
The hot dog buns were fantastic. BJ's hot dog buns.
Okay. What else, Dave?
What'd you make of your girl Kate Middleton coming back? With that video yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's definitely her. You bet. Yeah, 1,000%.
They played the clip. It did sound like AI, right?
As the summer comes to an end.
This is not a human being.
That's really her. That's AI, right?
Now,
No.
now I will say royal people are weird, but that is very strange.
That can't be her. That's not a person.
Tell you what a relief it is to have finally completed my chemotherapy treatment. The last 9 months have been incredibly tough for us as a family. Life as you know it can change in an instant. And we've had to find a way to navigate the stormy waters and road unknown.
Stephen Hawking's voice sounded more natural.
That is really weird.
It was strange.
That is strange.
That's
I hope
fake.
she's okay, but jeez, that's too bad.
What are the chats saying? What are the boards saying?
I've been on there lately. No, it's been quiet because I haven't found a good chat room lately. I don't know what's going. No great conspiracy right now.
Yeah.
We'll see tonight. People are will think that Harris is fake or Trump's not real or something. I don't know. What else, Justin?
Gilroy was on with Kane last night.
Okay.
Can you undo this?
Oh, so he said many times in the show.
Ran into Kane, Chelmsford last week.
What?
And ran into him at basketball. The boys.
Nice.
He did?
Yes.
Probably didn't have any kids there. He was just hanging out.
His son, I can confirm his son was there.
And, is this kid a good player or no?
I didn't even realize it was him till we were walking out, so I didn't see him.
Does this kid look like Kane? Bald, huge belly.
Norman. No.
Screaming at people?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
And Kane, topic on the show is that Gilroy says he listens. People don't think he listens. So Kane
definitely doesn't listen, right?
He doesn't listen.
He gave him he said it was a quiz. It was just one question.
Let's talk about DraftKings first. Before we do that, Justin, I'm sorry. It's touchdown season, by the way. Who you got this week, Mutt? Who's going to score a touchdown?
Jonathan Taylor.
Gutsy. I like that.
Nice.
I like that. I think Stevenson's going to score this week.
Tuesday.
Patriots defense.
Really?
Pick 6 on Gino? Okay.
Or it's Patriots defense / special team.
What's the number?
Probably like 650.
No, I'm sorry. What's the line in the Patriots Seahawks game this week?
I believe it's
3.5.
3.5. Yeah.
Seattle
Pats are 3.5 point dogs on the road in Seattle.
I thought they were home.
It is in Foxborough.
Jeez, you host a gambling show?
Hold on.
I promise you. It is
It's in Foxborough. Sorry.
Oh,
It's still 3.5 though, right?
not so sharp.
Sorry.
You thought the game was in Foxborough?
Not sharp. It's Tuesday. I've never
Well, they
really
open in Cincinnati. Then
dug
they,
in yet.
You think open in Cincinnati? They fly back to Seattle
I don't know.
for week
NFL
2?
schedule's weird. Can it be that? 3.5 point home dogs, but it's juiced up a little bit on DraftKings to minus 115.
I don't hate the Patriots this week. I'm not falling in any trap. I'm not sure I hate. We'll wait till Thursday.
It's a little early. Yeah,
That's
that's why I didn't know that.
But I don't want to fall. There might be something to this team.
Oh, come on.
Let's go, Kirk.
I'm starting
The Bengals fucking fumbled the ball over
I know,
the place.
I know. But they hug the coach. I can be a sucker for this stuff on the right day.
They hug. Now Mayo's a good coach?
No. But
You've
there's
shit on
something
for 6 months.
But there's something. He's an idiot. But there's something to us against the world. One of my favorite things. Everyone thinks they're going to suck.
Yeah, that
Everyone
worked
makes
for our
fun of them.
basketball team. That was huge. Really motivated us.
But we sucked.
You have that.
Yeah, you got you two. I mean, yeah, Justin scored before you did.
He did.
Did you score this? You scored, right?
I scored 4 points.
I wasn't at that game, right?
2 for 2. Never missed.
Is that true?
Yep.
Huh. There you go.
I was out.
They could win 5 games, I'm saying. 6 games.
I was out on Sunday and didn't have my headphones in or anything, so I couldn't really watch the video. I just clicked on it for a second, and I just hear Justin go, "No one thought we'd be here."
No one thought we'd be here.
Beware.
Well, you didn't know it was 17 beers in.
Be at Hooters? Oh, God. All right, if you're going to try your first NFL bet, go to the DraftKings Sportsbook app, make your bet today. Touchdown dance of your own. New DraftKings customers bet $5, get $250 in bonus bets, bucks instantly, and 1 month of NFL Plus Premium. Download that app and use my name, KIRK. Code Kirk for new customers. Get $250 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. You get 1 month of NFL Plus Premium only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. What were we talking about before that?
He wants to play Kane.
Oh, that's right.
Of
Yeah,
course.
Gilroy.
Sure. Very important.
All right, so Gilroy, you say you watch all the shows, right?
Yeah.
Good. A little trivia for
Talking
you.
about being walked into a web.
He's
I'm gonna
lulling
start
him.
easy for you, okay?
Good.
What's Mick's last
Why
name?
don't you take a seat?
What's Mick's last name? You sick Mick? That guy?
Yeah, Mick.
Yeah, Mick.
I don't know.
It's gonna be one question. Now I'm gonna knock you off in one question.
He doesn't have a last name.
I don't know. I just call him Mick. Like,
All right, I'm gonna let it go.
That was it.
Wow.
Oh my God.
That's a tough question.
No, it's not.
I think it's a tough.
If you casually listen, that's tough.
Right? Yeah, he doesn't. I mean, I don't think he listens.
How many times have you mentioned his mom's name on this show?
I know,
1,000 times.
What's his last name?
Marks. Marks.
What's his mom's name?
Jen.
It'd be great if he didn't.
That isn't.
I think it's Jen Marks.
I think
right?
you're right.
Yeah, it
Yes,
is.
you're right.
Sad that I know that.
Sorry, I didn't get to listen.
And
to
his
that
real name
show.
is Mike Marks, right?
That is true.
He was a
What
great,
else? Great
Little League player.
He was. What else, Dave?
Did you see Governor Sununu saved a person from choking?
That's Mutt's guy.
Yeah.
Oh, you hate him, right?
Was my guy. He left me for the Greg Hill show. Yes.
He turned his back
On
on
the
him.
last text with Curtis, he was shit on me for my terrible show at night, and then he's like, "Could I have Sununu's number? We have him on." He started going on that show.
Why did you give it to him?
Because I'm trying to help out the station. I thought, thought I would help.
I think it's a planted situation.
It didn't look very dramatic.
Yeah,
I will say that. I saw the news last night.
He's got presidential dreams. People like him, I think.
Yeah, he seems like a bore to me. I don't know.
I can't imagine there'd ever be a President Sununu.
That's a tough name.
Yeah.
His dad was chief of staff.
Yeah,
for
decent
George
looking
Bush.
guy though.
People would
He
have
looks
said
like a president.
there'd never be a President Barack Hussein.
I understand.
Obama.
Yeah,
That's
Mike.
true. Yeah.
You're not a
guess.
dreamer, Mike.
Welcome
That's
to
the problem.
2024.
True. President Kamala
So we're
Harris,
about to have
a
a
woman
black
with a
woman-
vagina?
Sununu just sounds so silly. Harris. That's a good name.
That
President
is.
Harris.
That is a good name. That is true. Vice President Vance, that sounds fine.
Yeah.
President Trump sounds great.
Sununu.
Walz, his name should be Waltz.
Even
He blows.
W-A-L-Z. There you go.
even
Now you got it.
Obama, you wouldn't think would, but it doesn't sound silly. Sununu sounds silly.
That's true.
He's not going to be taken serious.
Sununu?
Yeah, but he has a presidential look to him. It
Dukakis
overtakes
was
the
silly
name.
too.
He didn't win.
There you
So
go.
I'm saying maybe Mike's honest on the last name.
Yeah.
Could be. Like Ronald Reagan is a great
That's a good
president.
name.
It's a
Yeah,
great
it's a
name.
strong
Like
name.
Johnny Unitas is a great quarterback name.
Absolutely.
You know, Joe Montana. That's a great name.
I think Drake May is a good quarterback name. You guys disagree?
That's
Like a new age.
Drake May sounds like a guy who's like on an album with like fucking one of the guys from One Direction or something.
I suppose that's
You know,
true,
like, oh yeah, I'm hanging out with Drake May. We're cutting this new song. It does not. No. Sammy Baugh. That's a fucking name.
That's a football
Vince
player.
Lombardi.
Sammy Baugh.
You know,
Slinging
like
Sammy Baugh.
Those are names. You know. Although Tom Brady doesn't sound when you first hear.
Oh,
it
it sounds
That's
like
a good name.
Wonderful name. Strong.
Tom Brady.
not as good as Joe Montana.
Drew Bledsoe. That's a
Drew Bledsoe.
Joe Montana, people were saying on the radio, was the worst play-by-play
He was.
broadcaster.
He did
in
play
the
by.
history.
Of course, he did
No,
play.
but
He did play
color,
by-
right? He
Emmitt
did color.
Smith.
He did. I don't even know how many games he did, but he did the pregame, and he was awful. Jerry Rice, awful.
Emmitt Smith.
Emmitt Smith, awful. LT, awful. I mean, yeah, so there was something to the better you are. Like, you're so removed. Brady's so removed from the world.
Right.
That's hard. I think it's hard for him to even connect at this point.
Well, it's also like, I mean, Brady had to work a lot harder, I guess.
Yes.
But like, it's like what they said about Jordan being a coach, where it's like you can't relate to that.
Well, Larry
anymore.
Bird being a coach famously had a tough time when he coached.
But he was a great coach, though. He went to the finals. He was coach of the year.
But he
was
got
also
very
he
annoyed
was also a grounded guy, though.
from where his background. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think Brady's that anymore. Really.
No. But yeah, Bird didn't like a lot of the new age. Like, you know, there was a story of Jalen Rose and somebody else were like a minute late to the plane, and Bird was like, "Go." And they left him there. Like,
I like that.
You can't. Of course, you can't do that now. You
The Coleman rule.
Absolutely
That's
not.
the Coleman rule.
Coach would get fired today.
That's a coach would get. Yes, the right coach would definitely get fired today. Definitely.
The right.
I'm saying like a guy who they want to fire. If
Oh,
it's like,
absolutely,
like,
yes.
you know, I don't think they would fire Greg Popovich if that happened.
He might be the only one who could
Steve
still
Kerr
do
wouldn't
it.
get fired for that.
Right.
Everyone loves Steve.
But he wouldn't do it.
I agree. No, but I understand. I understand, Justin. I understand. Jesus Christ. Gotta be dying next 2 years.
I hope you don't.
Thank you, Mutt.
Financially
$100.
now invested in
That's
himself.
That's a lot of money. That pays a bill.
So, almost
$200
pays a cable bill.
$200
these
bucks.
days. Yeah, that's good.
These days.
These days. What else, Dave or Justin?
I was surprised Cullinane buried Justin for his drinking on Sunday.
I didn't say I was.
Like
I
you,
didn't
that's
say I
that's your
buried him.
general take, and usually with like drinking and stuff like that. But Cullinane, he's a playboy around town. Getting a steak cut for him.
He's drinking at these. He's drinking trunk or treat.
That's
He's a
true.
I was
boozer.
surprised by
I
it.
am.
I think it's a lot of alcohol they drink. That's all. I'm not even saying this like I'm just
sure.
I'm just worried about like again, drink whatever you want. I don't care, but like you can have 4 beers.
I don't care about that.
Yeah,
I care
like
about the
20.
getting in the car after aspect of having a certain amount of beer.
See,
It's gone up every time.
Yeah. Well, I saw somebody give me the size of these. It's a shitload of beers.
22
It's
times
2
8.
beers.
Do the math.
It's 2 beers.
Times 6.
So he
Oh,
said
yeah.
it's 6. It's really 12.
Yes.
But it's 8. He said then later it was 8.
He said
No, he said you go if it's 6, it's really 8, and Justin did his sure.
I think he used 8 beers though.
There's nothing I can do to.
Do you have a
prove
receipt?
this.
Provide the
receipt.
I paid cash.
of course.
That's what I'm saying. See what I'm saying?
8 22-ounce beers is 14 regular beers.
That is a lot of beers, Mike.
14.6.
Yes, it is a lot of beers.
Mike, if somebody next to you was drinking 14 beers, let's say it's me, you, and one of your buddies, right? We're watching the
I like
Patriots
this.
game together,
Okay.
okay?
All right.
We're hanging out. We're broing it out. Me, you, and the Warthog. My dream.
I like that.
My dream.
All right.
I'd rather be in Iran.
I'm imagining this.
I'd rather be in North Korea.
You got to admit, of the people in this, if you could hang out with 2 friends, someone in this room and a friend, me and the Warthog are pretty good. We're not going to bother you with a lot of
It would
conversation.
almost be too quiet. Mark, I'd be like, are you guys dead? Maybe Mark.
There's not going to be a lot of chit-chat.
So let's say I drink what I usually drink. I have a Coke and a water, right? And the Warthog drinks, how many beers, say, Mike?
Well, it's 14.6. So you do 22 ounces times
Drinks
8.
15 beers over the course of 6 or 7 hours. We're driving home together. And Warthog is about to drive. And I said, what would you say if I was like, what do you think? It's probably better if I drive, right?
Yeah, the Warthog's a terrible driver anyway.
Well,
so,
forgetting that important fact,
Famously.
which I'm sure we'll have a lot of laughs about during the lunch.
It's true.
Oh, I don't doubt it. Oh, who's a better driver, Mike or Warthog? You'd probably say,
This
Kirk.
debate again?
Sure. Yes, he probably shouldn't have driven.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He put children's lives in danger in a whole different way.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. He's a menace.
If he drove home that day and got into a car accident and he was not legally drunk, but he said to the person, "Oh, I've had 14 beers."
Yeah, that would be a good headline in the news. That's all I'm saying. You made a mistake. You learned your lesson.
He doesn't think he made a mistake.
It was not a mistake. But like that's the thing is like my blood alcohol count, which is what you get drunk on, was probably like hovering around like 0.01 or 0.02.
I get that. That's crazy.
It is
to me,
interesting
but I
that he
get
won't
it.
just say, "I probably shouldn't have driven." That's
him though. You know that.
Yeah.
But
It's
like,
just,
so if I go to Halfway Cafe and I eat dinner and I have a single beer over the course of 30 minutes, should I get an Uber home?
No. I get your point.
No, my thing is if you get over, for me, it's over 4. Just
No,
in
but
general.
that-
It
but
doesn't
that-
even
that
count in
doesn't-
my body mass index and all that nonsense
But
or whatever.
that does matter.
I know.
Cullinane is staring at his phone, drinking smoothies while he's driving.
This isn't about me right now. I don't know.
That's a good point.
I don't eat while I drive.
I mean, yeah, you're just as reckless driving.
Sure, but
Are you giving up that or no?
yes, I have.
Oh, do you believe that, Justin?
Ask Justin about the car from to Mohegan.
You drove?
Yeah, I
What
just
a-
looked at
Justin
my
was- Justin
GPS.
was-
What a sub.
Just my
Justin,
GPS.
Justin,
that's it.
well, Justin was blasted. I mean, he was passed out in the
Someone
backseat.
had to drive.
He's covering his own vomit.
Oh,
That's his job. He drive for your boss.
Justin is so clearly
No.
the alpha now.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard enough for Dave getting fucking Justin smack him in the face every 5 minutes.
Did you
Slow
pick him
down,
up?
Dave. Slow down.
Dave in his chauffeur's cap.
Were you in the front seat, Justin? or no?
I was in the front seat.
You're in the front seat. Okay, good.
But I guess, yes, maybe I should not have driven.
If you don't feel that way, it's okay. It's fine.
But I just, when people are saying, oh my God, like he was so, he was
That's
so
great. The reaction, like,
intoxicated.
he was the drunkest guy ever.
Who is
People
saying
on
that?
Twitter.
Okay. How many people are saying that on Twitter? Now you're doing what we make fun of people for.
Like 4.
2 people?
But you do understand.
Well, those 4 people are very wrong.
I messaged them, I'm not a homo.
Yes. Well.
But that's not a common thing that people hear around somebody and drinking and driving.
2024, you don't hear a lot of I've had 15
I had
beers.
15 beers and I drove and I was fine.
Alone is the weirder part.
Now it's 15.
It wasn't alone.
We had the bear.
You had the
The
bear.
bear.
He had the husky.
Yeah, the husky. Sorry.
Does Husky have a name?
Mr. Husky.
We call it bear.
Bear.
Did you move? Is the husky right there?
It's right down there in the corner.
Like by the door?
No,
tucked
over,
right back
Oh,
in
because
the
I
corner
thought
of
he
the-
moved it so you could see it. I didn't know.
yeah, he moved on his own during the show.
No, he moved. I thought he moved
Kirk.
it. All right.
What else?
Does Bear have a parody account yet, or am I
Probably.
missing that?
Probably. What else, Dave?
Did you see this like brothel story
A
in
parody
Massachusetts?
It's
a weird one.
Well,
Oh,
good one, Mike.
yeah. Now they don't want the.
So the U.S. attorney is going after the operators.
they
of
want the names
brothels.
public, right?
Yeah.
Well, they're asking not for the names not to be
They're
public.
trying to be hidden, but it's like all these politicians, all
Right.
these
doctors and
famous-
lawyers.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
I think it's going to be public.
I think Mutt's on there.
Wouldn't shock me.
You can afford that.
That'd be incredible. That'd be incredible. You're not a brothel guy?
No.
No.
I don't think I've been to a brothel as far as I can remember.
I could say I've never been to a brothel. Dave has been many times. He goes.
I don't know if you'd call it a brothel, but More
Got
of
hosed
a
down.
massage parlor.
Yeah.
but, yeah.
Yeah.
I was
What
very-
happened?
I was very clean.
What was his lie? He didn't know.
They put gloves on or something.
Is that what it was? What was it?
I didn't
No,
lie
that he
about
didn't
anything.
want it. That
Right,
he said
yeah,
like
you
no.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
we turned them down.
Right.
But wasn't there a glove conversation or something?
She had gloves on.
Yeah.
Well, that's hot. That's when you know. That's when you know they really care about you. Oh my god, that's fucked up.
Literally the big sponge like you wash your car with, the old. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Think of the people who sponge before you.
It's definitely not sanitized between visits.
Not great. Not great.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I'll look at that. What was the big one in Maine years ago? The Zumba lady.
Oh, someone.
right.
Someone.
Remember
we
that?
know- someone. Some media guy from New Hampshire was on there.
Yeah, I remember.
UNH. Yeah, I remember that.
Somebody. Yeah, because the Zumba that was like a crazy controversy.
Yeah, she had it.
I think it was in Kennebunk.
You guys did it on your show.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
in Kennebunk, yep.
Yeah. Oh, Dino. First of all, I think Dino was terrified, titillated, and like, yeah, we were like fascinated. Jerry was so into who was on the list too. So we gotta find out.
This is a long ass list.
Yeah. It was like she pretended she was a Zumba instructor. She was banging guys in there or something.
Yes.
It's like, what? You know my take on this.
Who cares?
Should be if you're two consenting adults.
Who
yes.
gives a fuck?
Very
This is not-
libertarian take. I agree with you.
There's
I
not
agree.
sex trafficking.
I
There's a
agree.
woman, like, again, if it's sex trafficking, totally understand. But like, this is not that, right, Dave? Or am I wrong? This one story right now?
No, I don't believe so.
It was consensual. Yeah.
No one's fucking business. You're handing money. It's I don't like. I wouldn't do it because I think it'd just be. All I've been thinking about the whole time is this, the last place in the world this poor woman wants to be, though. But she's making her.
Yeah, it would
living.
definitely mess with your performance. That's all I'd be thinking about. Is like she has
Nothing, with your performance. I
Yes.
guess. Can your feet touch the ground, or they just stop right
I'm
there?
just stretching right
Okay,
now.
all right,
Sorry.
okay, yeah. What else, Dave? Or Justin?
Have you gone over the ballot questions for this year?
I have not.
Oh,
Give me a few, sure.
I haven't looked.
So question one is kind of boring. It's should the auditor oversee the legislator?
Sure.
Yes.
No, I don't.
I
I would say
don't know
no,
what that
less
means.
government. I say
have
no.
no idea
I
what that
say
even
no.
means.
I say no.
Question two is eliminating the MCAS graduation requirement.
Yes.
Get rid of
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just give
Good
let
riddance.
Harry Minihane have his day. Yes. Oh, they're allowed to chew gum during the MCAS.
Yeah, they love that.
That is big. Harry has got brings in the big league chew and just hammers it away.
When I was in high school, they said they were going to replace the MCAS with something else, like a computer test.
Oh, right. We didn't have the MCAS.
Never
in
did it,
school.
no.
You didn't have it either, right?
No.
Did you, Dave?
Yes.
So it's that. Well,
It was like brand new.
but you're older than mother, aren't you?
No.
No. We don't know with you.
38 years old.
You're 38?
Yeah.
38 when you started here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the interesting
No.
thing.
38 for.
It's not true. I was born in
You told
1985.
Dershowitz you were 38 all those years ago.
and it was my personal email. So thank
Oh,
you.
sure, of course. Go ahead.
Question three is a union for rideshare drivers.
Oh, I'm anti-union,
Right.
so
Don't care.
I'm a union
No.
buster.
I'll vote no, I think.
I'm a no.
Question four is legalizing psychedelic drugs.
Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
Let's do it, baby.
The hell am I going to do? Tell somebody. not
That's a
to
big
take
thing now. Like microdose,
Recreational?
right? The microdosing, they're supposed to like change your life now, and you microdose a little bit of LSD or something. I don't know. Haven't done it yet.
And the final question is: should tips count towards the minimum wage?
No.
No. Do you think so?
Yes,
Why?
because if they don't count, then you have to pay waiters and waitresses minimum wage. I think.
Wait,
you're-
walk me through it. So
I think you're thinking.
I might be
So
honest
sorry.
with you.
So walk me through it. So
So I'm a waiter.
the
right
minimum
now.
wage is $12. Say.
It's
Just say.
15.
I know,
Okay,
but
just
just
12.
say it's $12. Okay, go ahead.
So it's $12.
Right.
You're in the back. You're a line cook. You're making $12.
Right.
I'm a waiter. I make $3.
But they make all the tips.
But I make all the tips.
Right.
If they don't count towards minimum wage,
They don't count.
I make $12 and you make $12. Does that make sense?
Don't we pull the tips at the end then?
I'm lost.
I don't understand it. I don't understand. Walk me through it. Somebody.
I don't get it either.
So if they don't count towards the minimum wage, you have to pay minimum wage. So that means if I'm a waiter and if they don't count towards minimum wage, I'm getting $12 an hour, no matter if it's super busy or if it's dead.
Yeah, it just hurts the restaurant owner. Because they have to pay minimum wage.
No, I got you now. I'm trying to figure it out. I think I agree with you. Yeah, I think you're.
I'm voting no.
I also just want to get this segment over with.
I'm still voting no.
Yeah.
So I thought it was a fun little.
Really know what's going on.
That's
but
good.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Does
vote
it
for
help?
these.
Does it
this
help?
year.
Who am I hurting here? Am I helping the waiter? Or am I helping the business owner?
By voting no?
Just in general. Who? Yes.
Voting no helps the waiter.
Voting yes helps the business owner.
Correct.
I want to help the waiter. Voting no.
It's because you're a communist.
Your people.
Might be a waiter.
It's true. It's true. You'll be a line cook. I can see you back there.
Those are specials.
Mo would be a good waiter.
Oh,
I don't know.
You don't think so?
It's too hairy. Too much hair in the food.
the knuckles. Look at this there. handsome fellow.
Those you have to wear gloves like the massage person.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's a very friendly waiter.
Yeah. Well, he'd be a good greeter.
A host?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we got a table for you. Yeah. Here's the not yet. Here's the buzzer. We'll
Go 20 minutes.
You know, a few good jokes.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. All right. What else?
That's about it story-wise, I think. Kravis had his Section 10 night, but nothing really came out of it. Threw out the first game.
I saw Blackburn back in the mix.
That is exciting.
Yes.
Back in the mix how?
Who the hell knows?
He's not part of the show. They brought him back as to
My God, the family must have gone crazy.
Well, listen, you famously hung out in Pete Blackburn's basement with his big dog, as did I.
Those 82-year-olds at the Red Sox game must have been overwhelmed. The Red Sox won?
They won last night. Yes.
They won last night, but they stink, right?
Yeah, they're 4 back in the wild card.
Of like the bullshit wild card, right? Like the
playing 10 wild card.
By the way, there is no play-in anymore.
There's
a
what?
3-game series.
Oh, is that right?
The first 2 teams get a bye.
Oh my God! How many teams get in? Did every team get in now?
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
A
I
lot
was
more teams now.
Talking
with the
baseball
wild card,
this weekend.
Was that last year too?
Yeah, the one and done thing
Last
is gone.
couple years,
The whole
yeah.
idea, that's great thing where they had one game.
I like that.
Of course you did, because a one-game winner take all.
Why?
It's an extra big game, and they took it because they're stupid.
To me, you don't have to.
They want best of 3.
You don't have to be fair. Like these teams aren't very good. Like you're lucky to get in. Play one game.
It's the league that's still, at least recently, you still have one all-star for every team, which is dumb.
They still do that?
They did for a long time. They don't anymore.
And the hitters hit DH in the National League now, right?
Yes, there's no more. Yeah.
This is the first year of that. Second?
I think it's at least the second.
Really? Yeah.
I think since COVID, after
think.
COVID.
Oh, is that right?
21 maybe?
COVID ruined everything.
It sure did.
By the way, what you're about to do after this show,
I'm excited. Yeah.
that individual
Uh-huh.
has the longest IMDb page I have ever seen.
That
in
is
my
correct.
life.
He may be the actor. I'll give anything away. Big interview. I've always wanted to talk to this guy. I think his Wikipedia page says he is the actor with the most credits in English-speaking films.
It's
You ask him, he'll do it.
Endless.
Yes. It's the big ones.
Yep.
It's the big ones, yeah.
Interesting.
Got a book coming out, so we're going to promote that. As we promote MutStack, and of course, Thursday night's a big night.
Yes, huge night. Good game, too. Bills, Dolphins, Jets, Pats next week. What a schedule to start the year.
That is a good Thursday night game. I'll give you that. What's that, Justin?
I was going to say, have you seen this thing where Frank was crying about how
Oh,
Chicago was going to
gambling,
stream it?
That seemed forced. The Nicky Smokes thing.
Felt fake. No, who cares? I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I've done a couple. I'm not a big fan of watching people watch games on the stream. It's just not my thing. But I'm in the minority. It gets big numbers, so I'll be doing it eventually. Maybe.
Gambling cave.
I like when it's
Muddle complain about having to
ManningCast.
travel. You know, like I can't.
I complain
travel.
all the time. Yeah.
That's what you said.
Yep.
Like, where am I going to live? Where am I going to go? What's my situation?
No,
What's this? What's
I
that?
know,
My
I know,
situation.
I know.
Well, you did say that.
I did. Yeah.
But you did say that.
I did. Yes, I did. Yep. I did. You're right. You're right.
Better
You're
be
right. I'm wrong.
I better get a $50 gift card for my birthday this year. I'm 50. I want another.
Birthday's on a Thursday night.
I know it is. I know it would make me very happy that night. If Porter gives me permission, if I could join a certain show for my birthday, that'd be so exciting.
What's up, Bomber?
Yeah, are you gonna dress up like there's like a Halloween thing? Is I can make a theme that night?
Ooh, I know what the bomber will be wearing.
I do have a jockey outfit that I can bring out.
That
for
is
bad
true.
boy. We have a bunch of Halloween. We're doing.
Aton would not play along with that though.
We're signed up for some ridiculous Halloween party. Forget it.
What are you talking about?
Total
You said it out loud.
Sorry,
What
sorry.
is it? What is it?
My wife is. It's a Chelmsford Halloween party. It's some big deal. She's been asking what we're going to dress up as for like a couple weeks.
Oh.
It's like a real costume party type thing.
Could be fun.
I know.
Sounds dreadful.
I know.
What are you gonna dress up as?
We have no idea yet.
What's the leader
I'm
in
not,
the clubhouse?
I'm not going to decide. We have like a Popeye olive oil thing already.
Okay.
Why do you have that?
Good for you, Mutt.
That's quite a scene.
I'd like to know, Dave.
Am I trying to open a can of spinach? The fucking thing breaks. His wife just goes to sleep.
I have a cow costume that I've worn a couple of years. with,
Sure,
like
we all
the
know
plastic udders right there.
It's fun.
But we haven't decided. I'm letting her decide. These are her. It's a social event. It's her thing.
Is it like
Excited
at like
about it.
somebody's house or like?
Yes. I'm it's a lot of people. I shouldn't have said it all.
Aren't you too old for that? Do you still be
Yep,
doing
sure
that?
I am. Yes.
That sounds like an awful night.
Sounds like sometimes you got to make.
Yeah, life's too short. I get you. Yeah, it's not worth the. Right.
Want to fight over this after all the
It
shit
might be
I've
a nice
done?
night. Might be a nice night.
Sure. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
not Halloween night, obviously though.
Yeah, Shander's great. No, I think it's that weekend before.
Right. Yeah. Okay. BlindMike.net, Blind Mike Project. Tomorrow night. No.
Tonight.
Tonight's it. Is night the start thing?
Oh, tomorrow
Something
night
at 4
start.
o'clock today,
We'll be live today at 4.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Making up for because I wasn't around Sunday, and then tomorrow's the Stern episode.
Yes, that's gonna be a good one.
I hope so. It's available now already?
Yes, I was gonna say yes. Go subscribe to that. Go subscribe to MutStack. Wait till Friday for his Brady Kevin Burkhardt thoughts. Plenty of time for everyone to think about it. Let it ruminate.
Come over the top.
Anybody can react the day after. Anybody can be Peter King and write the day after. You wait.
Well, it is nice because you think you have your opinion, and then a few days later, you're like, I didn't realize that point.
Yeah. Oh, here's the thing I heard all week once again. Like it solidifies.
That's not what I meant.
Well, apparently my take is different, so maybe it'll be good.
Right,
on
there you
Friday.
go.
Who knows?
It sounds like. So what grade would you actually give Brady? Like forget Burkhardt.
C minus.
Okay, so you didn't think he was good then.
That's average.
Well, that's people are giving F's across
C
the
minus
board.
below average. C's average.
Not how I did school, baby.
That's true.
C minus is passing.
F.
Oh, I think F is harsh, but
Yeah, I agree.
Justin?
Thank you, Dave. It's the best thing you said all day.
I was shit-faced.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point.
Yeah, did they flip it over? They put the sound up at Hooters? You don't
Oh,
remember?
yeah. Sean was pumping at Hooters.
Oh, it's a Tuesday also.
Shit. Yeah, it is a Tuesday.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
it really,
yeah.
though, if it's not?
It is.
Always a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday.
It sure is a Tuesday. We're back Thursday with who?
With Mike.
Mike, yeah. Do we have somebody with him or no?
Yes, and Cinema Lords.
Oh, I met his parents at the event. On
Oh, that's
Thursday.
right. I saw
His
that.
dad was dressed to the nines.
Glasses
Came over.
or no?
Oh,
It was
very
him
nice.
and his wife were going to go to the Tom Jones concert, which was at Mohegan that night. So they went into
That's right.
Nick was like, I'm going to Mohegan. And at first he said,
They're like, I want to go somewhere a little younger than the way this show sounds. I want to go to the Tom Jones concert.
his dad's a cool character. Like
You have
he's
any-
all
any
dressed
glasses
up.
or anything, or
He had
no?
like a big Manhattan. His wife had like a fancy drink, and they're all excited for the show. He's like, "Who'd you like in the game?" Like, I like the Chiefs. I just bet 500 the Chiefs too. Let's go.
Wow.
Fist bump. Went to the show.
Wow.
But I was confused at first because I'm Nick's dad. I'm like, who the fuck is
Yeah,
Nick?
nobody wants to hear
You mean
that.
Cinema?
Did you ask him about the baby daddy or no?
I did not.
No? Was his dad wearing
fun
cargo
topic.
shorts or no?
His dad was dressed to the nines.
Oh, man, that's too bad.
Dressed to the nines. Must be doing very well at that optometrist. Oh shit. Optometry?
Mm-hmm.
Optometrist?
That's what he is. Yeah, I think, right? I think, or do they just repair glasses there?
No, they have a doctor that comes in, I believe, but he's
Right.
not the doctor.
They're the
Oh,
glass
so he's
repair.
the glasses
Yes.
guy. Well, must be he like has some expensive
It makes it.
clothes on.
There's a lot of money in that.
Look
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, Johnny Sack's brother-in-law was a glasses guy.
He's kind of dressed like
the
like
Lord of
tight
the
shirt
Lenses
on.
is what they said to him that time, Tony, when he came in.
I didn't like
Yes.
that guy.
Johnny Sack's brother-in-law?
No, he, absolute toolbox.
He had a tough job. He was, when Johnny was in jail, he kind of had to be the go-between.
He had like go hat in hand to Tony about something one episode.
Yeah, with the money that they,
Yeah.
the deal they had to make. Yeah. Great show. I'm back on The Sopranos. I'm fine with Imperioli now. I'm ready to break bread. He's fine. He wants to come back on and apologize. I'm fine with that. But it was weird. Then the Chase thing, the guy who did the documentary interviewed Chase. They recreated the Melfi office for it.
That seems unnecessary.
Totally
scenes of that.
unnecessary. It's like the interview was fine, but I was like, you could have just done this anyway.
Yeah,
was it
right.
Was it Jeff who said you can't fast forward through those scenes if you're a Sopranos fan?
Yeah, it's a mistake.
It's a terrible take.
Even if it's your first time watching it?
No, first time you have to watch
Yeah,
that.
but once you've seen those stupid scenes, I mean,
I don't understand the point of watching a show and fast forwarding through some of it.
Sometimes there
it's
are like
boring.
Well, have you watched it
episodes you
before?
skip.
Yeah,
It was a boring part. You've seen it before. You just want to see the parts you want to see.
I guess. I don't know.
What if there's some part you don't like? Why would you watch it? Why would you
sit through
subject
it. That's
yourself?
the show.
Why?
That's what the show is.
Why subject yourself
This
to
is
that?
life.
That's what the.
But you'll have to make. That's a choice you
that's
decide to
fine.
make.
I gotta
is
watch the
like-
fucking Fly episode
Yeah,
again.
I do every time. I'm not going to skip it.
Why?
That's crazy. That's how the art. That's how the
but
creator
you're-
intended it.
Yeah, it was a mistake.
Who am I to say that?
Yeah, no, but you can just fast. There's a fast forward button.
No, not for me.
You've never used a fast forward button.
I rip it off.
That's a wild take.
Same thing with like old podcasts. Like when you go back and listen to
I don't
podcasts you like, you skip over certain parts. No,
No. No, I go back and listen to it.
Oh, I am a Melfi. I bomb through the Melfi stuff.
so
that's crazy.
bad. So those
Really? You think
mid-seasons?
so? Oh,
I don't know. There's a point in rewatching if you're going to do that.
That's
Because there's good scenes in there.
You're
Well,
supposed
just
to like
go on
enjoy.
YouTube and watch the good scenes then.
I mean, I guess you could do that, but I don't
But
know.
you know what's going to happen, so you can fast forward.
Yeah, but
and be
watching it
fine.
sequentially. Like
I'm on the
going through
journey
season
again. I forget. I
You fast forward through
erase
the
my
credits?
memory. Huh?
Do you fast forward through the credits?
No, I read every one.
Oh, do you
saying-
watch the intro? Like
Yeah, you watch. You wait.
Oh, yeah.
Do you watch the end once the episode's over? They go through the credits again all the way till it ends.
Well, typically
the
they
HBO
skip.
thing?
Typically they skip.
That's
Netflix
true.
skips it for
That
you.
is true. That is true. But yeah. All right. Well, there you go. All right. A lot of bits today. This
No bits.
Peanut butter. Justin. A very
Birthdays.
weird.
Birthdays.
Just a terrible joke.
No bits.
Very weird show. Fall is here, by the way. Milton's a store for men. Has everything you need to stay warm and look good during this transition to winter. Henleys, hoodies, jeans, coats. We're back, baby. Fall, my favorite season of the year. You know, nothing better. To me, the end of September is the best weather of the
Right
year.
now. Unbelievable.
Nothing better than being trapped inside the Chicago office for a week. When it's 68
We can make some money out of it,
Yeah,
though.
or none. I'd say there's about 23 out of 24 chance I'm not going to make money off it. So, but we'll find out.
Oh, do you rank? Oh, it's the second longest odds besides Dave, you think?
No, I'm just saying everybody.
Oh,
you
gotcha,
have a
gotcha,
1
yes.
in 24 chance of winning.
Gotcha.
Vests, shirts from Peter Millar. Coach, I went the other night. Got some great fall stuff. And I was with Harry the other day. Wow, it was great. Buy one, get one free. Suit event continues to roll on. Social Plaza, Brady, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill, where I was the other night at the Burlington Mall. Go to Miltons.com. Take a look around. The greatest place in the world. Our great, great, great partners at Milton's. So there you go. All right, Mutt, we'll see you soon. Thursday night, big night.
See you Thursday.
Go subscribe to MutStack. Mike, go subscribe to Blind Mike Project as well. And whatchamacallit? I'm blanking. Blind Mike Project.
BlindMike.net.
BlindMike.net, of course. Go there. We'll be in Saco next week. Go subscribe to The Case. Go subscribe to this. Do whatever you want. I don't really care. Subscribe, unsubscribe, do whatever you have to do. I don't care. Life's too short. We're back Thursday with Mike and Cinema Lords. We'll probably have this interview up tomorrow. I don't even know.
Whenever you want. Yeah,
Maybe.
be ready.
I guess. We'll find out. An Academy Award nominated actor is joining our show. I don't think we've ever had an Academy Award nominated actor on this show. Billy Dee Williams was not.
Greg Poehler was not nominated?
Greg Poehler not yet. Paul Reiser never nominated for an Academy Award, an Emmy Award. James Eckhouse never nominated for an Academy Award. Am I forgetting anybody even back in the day? John McAfee never nominated for an Academy Award. Oh, Mike, give me a couple of thoughts on the Steve trailer.
I thought it was better than you guys were giving it credit for. I got pumped up. I was ready to watch it.
That's what I mean. Run through a wall, baby.
Yeah.
I thought,
through a wall.
and plus
Freedom.
now the tickets are basically free instead of $100.
There was the
Good
one,
Steve.
the fuck you was a douchey, but the rest of it, I was in.
How about you shooting a gun in the trailer?
Oh, see, I only heard it.
Yeah, the visual, that's
Why is he shooting a gun?
We'll find out. I don't know. I've seen him use a gun before.
Fuck you.
Wait a minute.
It's unbelievable. I'm ready for it, though. I am going to be there.
Yeah, it's exciting.
As is Mike. So.
I don't know about that.
What do you mean?
I don't know if I'll be there.
They're hosting the pre-show.
I haven't
Conservative
negotiated.
roundtable.
I haven't negotiated my deal yet. Mohegan's been very loyal to me.
That's true. Smart move, Mike. Smart move.
This is the Bomber hosted, maybe. Bomber's so proud of that Notre Dame pick. Great job, Bomber.
Well, you're proud when you get picks right.
I'm not. It's all guesswork.
Okay.
It's coin flip.
Gotcha.
Think the Bomber has any idea what he's talking about?
Yes, he's had a million winners over the years. Yes.
What are you two yapping away back there?
Nothing.
I mean, nothing.
I just needed to connect and he asked something.
I asked him, is it
I want to make a
phone
phone
interview?
call after the show with you on it about something else. That's all. So he was talking to me.
Do I have time to release my bladder first?
Yes, definitely.
All right, goodbye.
Take 2 seconds.